First of all, ladies, thank you so much for showing up. Like, just showing up shows how much you really want to change for 2025. I know that a lot of people have different schedules. I know that sometimes people can be busy. And the fact that you still took the time to show up, not for me, but to show up for yourself, to make sure that your 2025 goes the way you want it to go, and that you're taking the step towards the change that you want in your life. Pat yourself on the back. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself that credit, because sometimes all it does is you taking that step to make your vision board, taking that step to write your goals out, taking that step to be surrounded by like-minded women. Like, so give yourself that credit for taking the step. Like, it's just something as simple as you taking those steps that will lead to the big things that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So we can get started. Right. So go ahead and all righty. So again, welcome to Philly Girls Brunch Vision Board Party. Like I said, give yourself the credit for showing up, for doing what it is that you said you were going to do, and keeping your promise to yourself, for just again giving yourself that energy and that mindset to go into 2025 is on Wednesday. So to be able to go into 2025 with that mindset already, that you're going to show up for yourself, girl, I'm gonna clap for you. Like, for real, because it's not easy. It's not easy running a business. It's not easy doing this on your own. And I understand those things. And that's again the reason why I created Philly Girls Brunch. So we're going to get into, sorry, I had something blocking it here. This is the welcome page. And again, hey sis, I'm so excited to have you here tonight as we map out the vision for your best year yet. This is more than just cutting out pictures and sticking them on a board. It's really about creating a roadmap to the life you truly desire. Like, again, it's not about just putting 1,000 things on your poster board and just hoping something sticks. It's really about thinking exactly what do you want to accomplish in 2025, right? And putting and placing those things to be able to visualize it daily. Here, you're surrounded by a tribe of powerful, like minded women who get it: the hustle, the dreams, the challenges, and the victories. Together, we'll align our goals, shift our mindsets, and set intentions to make 2025 our year. Tonight, let your imagination run wild. Wow. Dream big, and most importantly, have fun. Remember, what you focus on grows. So if your focus is on your business, if your focus is on your content, if your focus is on your marketing, then that will grow. And that is, again, and somebody already had said it earlier today, that um, one of their main points for 2025 is focus. Focus. Like, so I'm going to go over a table of contents. We're going to go over an intro very quickly. And then we already are touched on goals for 2025, but we can again touch on that really quickly as well if there's anybody else in the room who needs more time or anything like that. After that, we will be going right into the speakers. We have Maven, who will be coming to speak. She's actually going to be giving out fitness tips. She runs a a page called MILF University, which she helps mothers lose weight. She herself got lost a lot of weight, and was able to do so by using her own method. So she became was able to create a community for mothers like her who want to lose, not just lose weight, but become healthy. She created a space for that, and she's going to come up and talk about that. Then we have Sierra, who is going to come and talk about personal development. We have Ashley, who's going to give us some skincare tips for the winter because, girl, not listen, my skin been drying out. So I need the tips. I need to know what I need to switch to or something. Sherelle is going to come through, and she's going to talk soft girl life. She's going to talk femininity, like going into 2025. You know what I'm saying? Not being so hard, especially growing up in Philly. Y'all know how we grow up. Like, she's going to come in and give us that transition and skills to be able to use in 2025. And then Cara is going to come, and I know that y'all been seeing the done for you products, the digital products, and how women are starting their businesses with it now. She's actually going to come in and tell you what done for you products are and how it can help your business. Oh, y'all see me? That's me. Yes. But so, all right. So sorry. My name is Rakaya, but most people call me Jumi. So I say that because sometimes people be like, "Oh, I met somebody that knew you," and they be like, "Oh, Jimmy." Like, you know how when people know you before other people, "Oh, you Jimmy." Like, so I just tell people right away, if you hear somebody say Jumi, don't feel like they in some exclusive group. Just say, "Oh, you know her too." That's it. Like, my entrepreneurial journey began in 2018 when I moved to Atlanta and I launched a business called The Female Guide. Sometimes I run across people who be like, "Oh my goodness, I remember The Female Guide. I used to follow it," and then some people just don't know, which is cool because it's thousands of pages out here, y'all. Like, I be coming across people and I'll be like, how do they have, who are these people? And they have millions of followers. And I've never saw this person or heard of this person. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you missed out on, if you didn't know it. But through this platform, I was able to build a community of over 20,000 followers and provided valuable business resources like wholesalers, Instagram growth strategies, marketing tips, and consultation. Helping countless women evaluate their businesses was deeply fulfilling, but I started to feel a pull towards something closer to home. So I was doing well in Atlanta, but to me, it was just like everyone, and everyone who was in business in Atlanta was supporting each other, was showing up, and then I started to think like, well, they're good out here. My city doesn't have anything. I'm showing up in another city that I'm not from for people that I didn't grow up with. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't grow up in the environment or the city that I'm from. I'm over here helping them build their city. Like, because when entrepreneurs move to Atlanta from Philly, from New York, from New Jersey, we are building Atlanta. We're not building our city where we're from. And the reason why they're so successful out there is because all the entrepreneurs put their money together to make things shake, right? So that's what we need to do in Philly. We don't have community. I am starting to see, though, people are popping up with communities, which I love because there's not one size fits all when it comes to communities, right? You might be in here right now, and then maybe 3 months down the line, I'm not giving you what you need, and you need something else, right? Or maybe you just need a break or something. We all go through life. So I understand that. Like, and I'm so happy that again, there are more communities popping up in Philly. And just hope that we all can really work together to make this thing like Philly don't understand how talented we are. From living in Atlanta, I would just be looking like this is crazy. Like we're more talented than them. But it's just that we don't support each other enough. And that's the only problem. The key that they have there is support, and that's what we're missing. And that's all I'm trying to build here is a support system for all of us to be able to. If I got information you need, I can help you. If you got information I need, you can help me, and so forth and so on. So let's go to the next page. So Atlanta was brimming with support, as I was saying, y'all, women in business. But I noticed my city, Philly, lacked that same energy. The vibrant communities I saw, I'm telling you, like there were events every day, right? There's communities where you could just get up and you go there from 9 to 5, right? Like, and you hang there with other entrepreneur women, right? Um, and it was just it's you could smell and breathe entrepreneurship out there. So I said, Lana, we're missing, and I didn't. Okay, yep, and it didn't sit right on me. So in early 2023, I decided to close the female guide. And it's crazy because when I decided that, a lot of people were like, "Oh, why would you close that? Why would you do that? There's a good thing going on for you. Why would you do that?" What I learned is that you can't be afraid to close chapters, right? So, and also you can't listen to the people. See, they may be seeing, the success of the female guide and like, oh, why are you gonna make the Philly? Why would you do this and that? And it's just like because I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you start to know your purpose, when you start to know who you truly are, not what other people have told you all your life, not what you have made to believe for all your life, but when you start to know who you truly are, you start to make decisions in those manner. And that's how I felt about Philly Girls Brunch. I felt like Philly Girls Brunch is where God wants me to be at this moment in my life, right? I can't say where he's going to have me 10 years from now, 20 years from now at this moment. Um, but what I can say is I know that at this moment, that's the reason why I came back to Philly. This is the reason why I started Philly Girls Brunch, because this is something that is needed. Even if one person, is able to get what they're supposed to get from it, it's doing what it's supposed to do, right? So I decided to close the female guide and pour my 6 years of business and knowledge into building something impactful for Philly. That's how Philly Girls Brunch was born in September 2023. I moved back to Philly in June of 2024. So I literally just moved back in June to focus on developing more. I was getting, contacted by people and things, and I was in Atlanta. And I was just like, hey, if I really want to push Philly Girls Brunch how I want it to push it, I gotta come to Philly. And in order to at least build the foundation and let it grow, I need to be here with the people. So I moved back. I came back. I didn't care what other people were saying. It was so many people. When I was in Atlanta, I had Philly friends too, and they were just like, "Oh, nobody in Philly is going to support you." That's what they were told. Nobody in Philly is going to support you. You might as well just do it in Atlanta. That's what they told me, right? But again, they don't know my purpose. They don't see my vision. So I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody. I'm just going to say, okay, and do what I'm supposed to do. All right. So again, that's how Philly Girls Brunch was born in September 2023. Oh, sorry, that's a repeat page. I didn't even realize that. But see, this is like customer reviews. This was the page. This was my second actually logo. Um, and then I ended up changing it one last time before I had officially shut it down. These were just some reviews from the ladies that I worked with or that bought products from me. And yeah. So, what is Philly Girls Brunch? Again, Philly Girls Brunch is a community created for current and aspiring women in business to network, collab, learn, grow, and brunch. It's all about bringing women together to share resources, building genuine connections, and leveling up in a supportive space. This moment is for women ready to take charge of their dreams while helping others do the same. Whether you're here to grow your brand, start a new venture, or find your tribe, Philly Girls Brunch is the place for women who are serious about transforming their lives and achieving their goals. Let's elevate together, sis. Yep. So again, that was just the me starting. I put okay, okay, sis. Let's begin because I know that sometimes I drag stuff. I was all like, okay, okay, okay. Let's begin. That's why I put that in here. So okay, y'all, let's get started. So we already went over the 2025 goals, but is there anybody who still needed time? Okay. Thank y'all. Thank you, guys. Okay. Um, Let me just go ahead and find Maven. Where you at? Let me see. I don't see her in here yet. Um, Maven, if you're here, just let me know in the chat box if you're here. Because I'm not sure if your iPhone. If not, Sierra, can you just please let me know if okay. So Maven just she just sent me a message saying that it's something's going wrong on her end. So she's trying to fix that. Um Sierra, are you ready? Just let me know.
I really wasn't. I was I was kind of getting my hold on, let's put my cell phone camera. Make sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to get my visions together and my goals. So I mean, I can go. It's up to you. If you need me to go, I can go.
Oh yeah, if you can go, then yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Um let me see, because we could let me give let's just give maybe 5 more minutes, and then if not, we'll just go ahead and start. Um, does anyone have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions, but my son start running water soon as soon as I start talking. But I want to just give you like a comment, a praise, your flowers, because thank you for doing this. Not only for inviting me, but also, like you said in the beginning, this is not like something that you would do for you, but people are showing up to do for themselves.
Mhm.
And I feel like if I wouldn't have had this party or got invited to it, I probably wouldn't have had really set the time down to do my goals and map out my vision board.
Mhm.
So thank you.
Yeah, girl, and thank you for that. Cause and again, I've been there. I understand that. Like it was somebody else who had to take me, like years ago, and I had to start to realize like business is a mindset. There's a mindset for business. And even if you're just not in business, yo, you want to know your mindset for your life, right? Like what is it? What are your non-negotiables? right? Like, what do you not tolerate? Like, you need to, what's the mindset? What are the things that you're going to get done? Again, not even in business, in life, in your personal life. Like, what's your weight loss goals? What's your health goals? What's your skincare goals? Like, what's your hot, now I shouldn't have to say this. What's your hygiene goals? Like, I shouldn't have to say this, but listen, I've spoken to some women who have told me personal things that we think is an everyday thing, and it's not for some people, right? So, what are your goals in life? What, again, just not your. Sorry, sorry. Just waiting for that was Maven. Trying to figure it out. But yeah, yeah, it goes more into that for real. Let's just see. Let me see if she got one here. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Do anybody else have any questions? Any questions? I could start talking a little bit about what I have for plan for next year for 2025. Um, I have planned. I have a lot of things planned. I would say it's like I don't know if I should say it, if I should hold it, because I'm still waiting for a couple of confirmations for some things. So I just don't want to say it and then it don't happen. But I am looking to do more community meetups than events per se, where things like playing tennis, doing a dance class, maybe a workout class, things of that nature. Um, Again, instead of just event, speaker. I want us to really build a community. I want us to start doing things together as a community, going out and hanging and stuff. It don't always gotta be about, oh, I gotta have a speaker, oh, it gotta be an event, oh, it gotta be this. I don't want it to always be that. I again definitely want it to be a balance where, yeah, maybe I have like, two big extreme events each year, but all the other ones will just again really be community meetups. Oh yeah, see, and Kay is a Zumba teacher. That's what I'm saying. Like exactly. Yes, Kay. Please DM me on Instagram so then I can like, have your Instagram page and all that and follow you or make sure I'm following you. Um and yeah, I would love that. Okay, let me see. Alrighty. So it looks like Maven is on. Maven, are you ready? I understand you probably are having some screen problems, but are you able to talk?
Hey, yeah, I can talk.
Okay, yes. So we got Maven on, y'all. Thank you so much, Maven. Ah, we can see her
You
too.
can see me. I can't see.
Oh,
Oh, here I am. Hey.
yes, we can see you, girl. Again,
Yes.
thank you so much, Maven. Like I've been looking like we need to do something. Like it's like
Girl, it's been a long time coming for real.
long time coming, and this ain't gonna be it. Like,
No, for sure.
yeah, I appreciate you just coming on again to be able to give the women some tips. I was telling them earlier about like your weight loss and
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just go in and just explain before we get into the questions. Explain to the ladies like who you are and what you do.
Hey guys, so I'm Maven. I am late, but I'm the owner of the MILF University, which is an accountability fitness it's a fitness community for women, looking to lose weight. MILF University stands for Moms in Love with Fitness, not moms I'd like to. Is there like an age range on here?
Oh wait, everybody should be 18 and older. I mean, well, 23 and older, I would say. Everybody should be 23 older.
All
So.
right, so typically we know like MILF, it means what it's supposed to mean, but I took a spin on it and I did Moms in Love with Fitness. I noticed that my audience, they're not all moms, but that's who I really do it for. You don't have to be a mom to be a part of it, but that's my target audience pretty much. For me, I noticed with my weight loss, there was a really huge confidence boost for me. Like she stated, I lost a lot of weight. I lost 60 pounds. And it's crazy because I started my weight loss journey January 2023.
Mm.
Yes. So January 2023 is when I started, and I was one of those people like, okay, it's a new year, new me, I'm done with this weight or whatever. Like my son just turned 2. Well, he would have been 2. Well, he was turning 2 in January. And I'm like, I don't have no excuses anymore to be having this weight on me. And I was really comfortable just being at that larger size. And that really wasn't me at its core. So I made the vision board and I did all of that. And I told myself that this was the year I was going to lose the weight. And it was. What was really important for me, though, I knew that, like, if I just jumped into it and just, like, didn't have a plan or anything, I wasn't going to succeed because I tried it before. But what really helped was me breaking it down. Like, I didn't say, oh, I'm about to lose 30 pounds by February 1st.
Right.
I had to condition my body and I had to make my goals more attainable and timely. So I made sure for January I was getting used to moving my body. I didn't go to the gym, but I was doing at home workouts. I wasn't working out 5 days a week, but I was just working out 3. So it was like little increments. Like I didn't just jump all the way in.
Right.
And then in February, I was able to say, okay, now I can start working out in the gym instead of just being at home. And then I took it to, okay, March, I started working out 5 days a week. And then I implemented my meal plan. And then my body was so used to being so consistent. Um, it was just, everything was just melting after that. And
Mm.
that's just because I stayed consistent and I stuck to the plan that like I curated for myself. Um, and I was just documenting my journey, and a lot of women started really like gravitating towards it. So I started taking it more serious. And like I went for my certification in personal training. I started personal training ladies. I don't personally train anymore because I noticed that wasn't for me. Like that
Mm.
wasn't my niche. I'm more
Right.
so like group training. So I do boot camps. Um, that was really good. I started selling my workout plan because people wanted to see like what did you do. I started curating workout plans for ladies, and I've just been doing that ever since. But I am relaunching my workout plan. When I say relaunching, it's the same workout plan. I'm just putting it in a different formula, tweaking it, making it look better. It's the same price point, but I'm just putting it back out there on the market. But I am launching my at-home workout plan, which will be like remember back in the day how they had Insanity and Beachbody, and you could put
Yeah.
it on and you could work out, follow along to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a mom, I got 2 kids. It's busy sometimes. I can't make it to the gym, but having a little at-home workout, knowing that it's something that'll actually burn, and it's not just like fluff workouts. It's not
Right.
filler workouts. It's actually geared towards like targeting like that fupa area,
Mhm.
like that ultimate body loss. So that's my product that I'm launching, and that's what my business is about.
Thank you, Raven. Let me see, because I think you almost answered all the questions that I already had for you.
Screaming.
Yeah. um, okay. So I did ask, like, what mindset shifts help you most during your weight loss journey?
It would just be being honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. It's too many times that we put these false projections on ourselves, and we think that we can do so much that our bodies are capable of doing. But if your mind is not there, then you're not gonna do it. Like, don't say you're gonna just start eating broccoli for dinner every night. You hate broccoli. Why are you telling
Mm,
yourself you're gonna eat broccoli? Pick a vegetable that you actually want to eat. Stop telling yourselves like, oh, I'm gonna just, not you guys, but us as women. Stop forcing us to do things we don't want to do.
right.
Find a workout that you actually enjoy doing. Like, maybe you like Zumba. You said somebody's a Zumba instructor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you like going to the gym, or maybe you're scared of the gym and do at home workouts. But meet yourself where you are and be honest.
Yep. 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 I love that. I love that. Yeah. Definitely
And
get that.
don't give yourself as many chances as you give everybody else.
Girl. First of all, the first two things you're saying, these are things I'm implementing in my life as we're speaking. Like,
Mhm.
just not overdoing it, especially when it even comes to work too. Sometimes we could tell ourselves, I can launch this and this and that and do this, that, and the third, and then it comes to be like overwhelmed because I put
Mhm.
so much on you. Break it down, break it into
Mhm.
increments like that are, actually attainable. Like, and then if you attain that and you can push more, then push and do more from there. But
Yeah.
girl, yeah, yeah, and like you said, being honest with ourselves, because a lot of times we be delusional sometimes, like
Yep.
for real. Like, girl, it's plenty of times, March come around or May come around, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to do this in 1 month, like.
Mhm. Girl. Yes.
And
Yes.
it's like, and then June come and you ain't, and you just like, whatever, I'm gonna just eat. Like, and you just, no,
Mhm.
be honest with yourself. Like you said, you said in January, you just made sure you was moving. You didn't really say,
Mhm.
5 days, 10, 7 days a week, I'm gonna do. No, you said, I'm making
Yep.
sure I was moving to make sure, I'm fixing that muscle, that memory.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
so it's getting used to me doing those things. I love that.
Exactly. That part. You really have to get your body warmed up to doing all that strenuous activity sometimes, especially when you're not used to it. Like, around
Mhm.
that time, you got to think, we just came off of COVID. I'm used to just sitting in the house eating with my baby. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not used to doing 100 jumping jacks and doing all of this.
Right.
No. And then next thing you know, I'm going to quit by Friday. I had to do something that I knew that also you want to make yourself feel good. You want to have those little goals that you can achieve. You want to have that achievement so you can keep going instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," and then when you don't do it, you fall off and you never try again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real. That's really real. Yeah. Can you share like a simple routine or habit like moms or anyone can use to stay like consistent with their fitness goals?
I would say, to stay consistent with your fitness goals or any goal, I would add waking up 30 minutes earlier. No matter what time you wake up, add 30 more minutes. I want you to add an hour, but increments, baby steps.
Right.
Add 30 minutes to your day. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than you usually do and watch how that change your perspective. But when I say wake up, don't just open your eyes and lay in the bed. Like, literally get up and start your day 30 minutes earlier than you typically would have, and you'll achieve more than you did prior to that. And if fitness is your goal, do that for the first 30 minutes. You got more 30 minutes to do that now. But whatever your goal is, I would allot an extra 30 minutes to your day to do it. Um and to be fitness specific, I would add, like I said, just be honest with yourself. Document, um document everything, and that's not more so as writing it down in a journal. I would say taking pictures of myself and taking pictures of my clients and recording their workouts, all those little things. You may not want to see it in the beginning, but sometimes it gets to a point where the scale doesn't move and you can see it in the pictures. Like, you'll see, oh, my clothes is a lot looser than it used to be. Or you'll notice your form is tighter. You'll notice that roll disappeared when you used to wear that shirt to work out. But I would take a lot of videos and a lot of pictures just to have that accountability. And then let's say it's not changing. You know what I mean? Like, then you could go in further. Like, okay, so you've been working out, so it has to be your eating habits.
Right.
But I would definitely take pictures, videos, and wake up earlier.
Those are
And
awesome.
drink more water too. Like that's basic
Mhm.
as ever, but really drink more water.
Yeah.
Drink more water.
Yeah, no, for real, because sometimes people don't even realize you can go, they go days without drinking any water.
Hmm.
So, like, yeah, that's an important thing for
And
real.
then at some point, your body will tell you that you're hungry, but you're actually thirsty. You'll be
Mm,
dehydrated. So that's very vital as well. Your
that's
water intake.
true. That's true. I've heard that before to try and drink first before eating, because sometimes
Hmm.
you're not hungry, you just actually are thirsty. Like,
Yeah.
that's real. That's real.
That's why restaurants serve you a glass of water before you eat.
Mm, okay. Now I didn't know
Hmm.
that, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fill you. Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, and then we got one more question, girl.
And what's that?
How does journaling or tracking progress play a role in staying motivated and building like a sustainable fitness routine? And I think you kind of touched on that.
Yeah, so like yeah, to restate and piggyback off of what I said, I would just say, yeah, just taking pictures as
Mm,
far as documentation,
yeah.
videos and stuff like that. But like depending how bad you're struggling with your dieting, I would go as far as what I did when I first started out. I had the MyFitnessPal app on my phone
Okay.
because I needed to really see how bad was I really eating. Like, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, all right,
Yeah.
how I'm eating 4 pieces of turkey bacon, 2 eggs. How many calories is that? How much protein is
Right.
that? And sometimes you need to see how much you're really over consuming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you really need to see that. So when you shrink your portions, it makes more sense to you.
Mhm.
It depends on the type of person that you are.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, girl. All the like you got claps all through, like in the comments, because no, those was really really good tips. Again, not even just for fitness, but again for us going into 2025 for mindset, for personal development. Those were all extremely great tips. Like, do you have?
Thank you.
Does anybody have questions for Maven? And do you have anything else you just want to, say?
I will say real quick, I want everybody to take advantage of AI right now, like ChatGPT, especially like right now. If you feel like next year you want to really be on your shit, you want to be on your fitness vibe, you want to tighten up your diet, you go in there, you type in, my name is Amy. I'm 25 years old. I'm 165 pounds. I want to lose 15 pounds. I don't eat pork. I don't eat shellfish. I think broccoli is nasty. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way through it all. Tell it everything about yourself with your diet. Create me a meal plan for the next 5 days. Include breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Tell them the times you eat and let them create your plan and tell them to attach your grocery list and tell them the store you work at and tell them how much money you want to spend. And don't ever feel like you're doing too much with ChatGPT because she could do everything and it's free.
Yep.
So I'm
Yes,
just
you can.
saying, it
Yeah.
don't think too much. We don't have to think a lot anymore, honestly. We have AI. Plug it in the chat GPT and she'll tell you everything that you want. You can find me at Just Maven on Instagram. Just Maven, JustMavenn. I'll drop my name in the chat too.
Okay, yes.
But that's my name on Instagram. Um Ladies, 2025 is the year for you to get the body that you deserve. And don't think small. Don't feel like, oh, I just want to lose 15 pounds. Oh, I just want to lose 10 pounds. I just want to lose a little bit of this. You can get the body you want. Okay? Because I started off thinking I just want to lose 25 pounds. I lost 60.
Girl,
Like,
when I
you
say
really
y'all,
you really could live the life you want. It's
mm-hmm,
time for us to live the life we want in every aspect. Get the body you want, the man you want, the woman you want, the job you want, the
yes.
car you want, the place you want. And if we really speaking on testimonies, I ain't have none of the shit I had. I
Mm,
got right now last year. I ain't have shit everything I got right now. I ain't have none of this shit last year.
mm,
I was in a fucked up position, and that's why I had to invest into my business like that last year. And now I'm like, I got everything I want, and it's because I made my vision board. I stuck to my plan. I trusted God. I hope y'all believe in God too. And I drank water. I'm out of my business.
yes.
And we could all get the life that we want. Just work for it. That's all.
Yeah.
Put that shit on paper and then work for it. That's it.
Yes. Yes. Girl, thank you so much. It was true gems that you dropped today for us, girl. Thank you. I again appreciate you for coming through again so much. Yeah, I know they about to hit you up. So
I don't even know how to work it like that to put my name in the chat. Oh,
I can do it for you. I'll do it.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
No problem, girl. Just Mavenn.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, I direct message it to somebody else. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm screaming. Yeah, see, I don't know how to work it. Because it says like me and send to. Okay, the whole chat. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
y'all.
okay. Yep. There we go. Yep. Again, Maven, thank you so much, girl, for coming through.
Thank you for having me. And I thank you for having these spaces for us.
Yes, most definitely. Again, I was just telling them that, like, next year I'm really kind of pushing towards community. So it's not going to be just like, events. It's going to be, like I said, more community things that we're going to be doing instead. Like, so we're sitting down.
Right. I remember the vision you was telling me about before.
Yep.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you again, girl.
And soak everything up, y'all.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Everybody follow me. I'm going to follow y'all back. Okay, bye.
All right, girl. All right, y'all. That was Maven. She came through and dropped them gems. Like, girl, who said send the Samira? Thank you for saying send the the replay out, because that's something I'm gonna have to go back to and listen for real too. Like, I gotta go back, take some notes on what she said, because she really again dropped some gems, not just gems for us to go to the gym in, but these are gems for life as well. Gems for 2025. You see, like, exactly what she said. Like, she reached her goals from 2023. She made her vision board. She stayed focused. She stuck to her plan. And you see that she's now, able to enjoy the fruits of her labor. So that's where we all, are trying to get to as well. So next person I have, Sierra. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I was paying attention to the time. I'm like, all right.
No, it's all good, girl. Yes, Samira, exactly. Commit into the process with attainable. Yes, I love that too. When she said, like, really make attainable increments, like that. It's not just about the gym. Again, that comes into your work. Like, sometimes I'm seeing people like, oh yeah, I'm making $1 million this year. And I'm not saying that can't happen, but you haven't made 1,000 this year. So in your business, you can't go and say you want to make $1 million. And again, I'm not saying you can't, like, because as soon as you get the formula and you know what's going on, you're going to make it, right? But you cannot never have made 1,000 in your business and try to say you want to make $1 million. No, you want to say, I want to make 1,000 now. Now next month I want to make 5,000. Now I'm like 10,000. Now 12,000. Till you hit that mill. Like, and then maybe that 12,000 month, you might hit 50,000 out of nowhere. Now you like, okay, I'm moving. Like, and now, so yeah, like she said, those attainable goals and putting them in small increments helps a lot, and it takes a lot of stress off you. If you tell yourself in 3 months from now I'm going to make $1 million, now you really, like, you up all night, all day, all this and that, and then you not, and not to say again you can't make it, like, but then you don't make the $1 million, then what? Like, and now you done put your body through a lot. You're stressed, you burnt out, you don't want to do nothing no more, you don't want the business no more, you don't want to talk to customers because of. Give yourself some time. I tell people all the time, like, give yourself the time, the space, and the room to grow in your business. Like, this is a business. How long has the corner store in your block been around? You get what I'm saying? They've been there since I was a kid. Like, this is a business. This is not something that you just about to bring up and then 2 years later it's going to be gone. Give yourself the room again to be able to stretch and move in your business. All righty, girl. ACT.
That's so funny how will just automatically give me that nickname. I love it.
Girl, thank you again so much for coming. I'm loving your little tree in the background. And your nails.
Thank
Let us
you.
see. Let us see the nails. Let us see.
Uh,
Okay, yes, 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 yes.
yeah, it's a must. I need to. I have
Yes,
to.
you
My
know,
fingers
little
long. I
thing.
feel like, I just gotta have something on my hands.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, again, Sierra, thank you so much. If you want to just, introduce yourself and tell the girls about yourself, the ladies, sorry.
Alrighty. I hate this part because I always have to talk about myself, but I'm gonna try my best. Um, I guess I'm gonna go from the beginning because I've done a lot. I've done a lot, but I'll introduce myself first. My name is Sierra Vernice. I am a life and business coach. I have been in business for about 10 years now. Um, I have been a life coach for a year. I have been a business coach for 4 years, and I have been in business as a whole in 10 years. I started off with a beauty brand as my very first business. The beauty brand was honestly developed into just me sitting around, laying down, like, oh, I want to do this. I want to be able to have a makeup brand. I want to be able to have a beauty brand where people feel not only confident, but they feel like themselves. They feel like they can be themselves. And my message has kind of always been the same. People who may have chimed in through different parts of life, whether it's through social media or whatever it may be, a lot of my focus and my mission is to always make people feel like they can be authentically themselves because I know me personally growing up I always kind of had to I was the youngest out of all my both of my parents, so after a while I always was kind of like that, what they call them, like the black sheep. That's how I felt like the black sheep, and I was always away from everybody. Like I was doing my own thing, I was reading books, I was doing just all different types of things. So I kind of knew that when I start growing up that, okay, I kind of got to like fake be this way and I kind of got to, act this way so this person can like me. So as I got older and I, went through my experiences, my life lessons, I literally had to tell myself like, why am I doing this? Like, I don't want to do this. And then I start to really just embody the confidence, be who I wanted to be, regardless of how anybody felt. And over the years, like I said, the message has always kind of been the same, but I want to teach other people and allow other people to grow into that space because it is hard. And a lot of people, and I want to say a lot of Black females, because I've dealt with plenty, we have that struggle of being ourselves because when we are a certain way, people either strike us down as, oh, you're being aggressive, or, oh, you're too independent, like all of the names, all of the labels, all of the titles that we have. So I just want to really share my message and be able to touch many of people. And I know you spoke on community as well. That's something that I'm really building on for 2025 because I feel like there's a community that literally fits into everything that I just described, and they feel alone. They feel like nobody understands them. So that's definitely one of my biggest goals for 2025 and beyond.
That's dope. Thank you so much for sharing. And also, I wanted to touch on like what I heard when you was talking. A lot of times, we all start several businesses, and those businesses help us develop and find who we are. So when you were just saying like how people were telling you, no matter what business you had, they were telling you the same thing about one specific thing because that's where you are meant to be. And sometimes when we in business, especially when you're just starting, especially when you're trying to figure it out, it's hard to know those things. Like,
Yeah.
but then again, as you like you said, you started to move more. You were doing a whole, was it cosmetics line? Like makeup.
So, yeah, and I want to actually point out something that you said in the beginning too, where you said people were probably questioning you, like, why would you make that move from Atlanta back to Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think when you're in it, like you're saying, you don't realize that sometimes you have to let go of what you've been doing to kind of try something new. Like, I think everybody thinks that we have that be at the age of 25, have a house, have a kid, have
Right.
a career, and that's it. And I've literally learned, I've lived like 4 different lives and I'm only
Yo,
28.
I tell people that all the time. Like, I
Yeah,
live so
so
many lives. Like, it's just
yeah, people don't realize
like,
you can change at any given time. Like, so I started out with a beauty brand as my very first business. Then I transitioned into a business coach because I was able to make some money, and I was like, all right, I've been in the game, let me do it.
right.
Went from a business coach, and I was like, all right, let me niche down and do marketing. I did marketing for a year and a half, and I loved it until it burnt me out. And then I just took a whole year off and I said, there's so many things that I want to do. And I kept just going back to, you were on my live on Friday, and I kept going back to, let me go back to the basics. Let me go back to the root of what I really want to do in life. And it's literally helping people. Now, I always was like, I don't know which way I'm going to do it. And I did it in so many different lanes. But I'm like, I'm going back to the soul, the core, helping people build themselves from within. So here I am.
Girl, and that's so crazy. 'Cause I feel like that kind of makes me like feel like we're kind of like the same people because that's how I am. I feel like I always like ever since I was like a kid, I've always been that encourager, that motivate.
Mhm.
And I didn't even know that. Like I remember one time in my like on my birthday in high school, people were just like, "Yo, you're so encouraging, you're so this," and I'm like, "Me? Like I didn't know." Like,
Yeah.
but people will tell you who you are before you do. So I'm
Mhm.
like, I didn't know none of that. I didn't think I just thought I was talking, like, or just
Yeah.
not knowing that I was naturally an encourager. I was naturally a motivator, and I
Mhm.
was naturally giving people words that I didn't even know I was giving to people. Right.
Yeah.
And then once you start to realize that, you start to know, like I said, it again, and then it took me to be in business to go back to what those people were saying and to remember,
Mhm.
like, yo, they've been telling me this since I was in high school that I should
Right.
be doing this, that I was this
I need to be listening to
type
somebody.
person. Yeah. So it's just like once you start to realize that, you start to, like I say, know who you are because
Mhm.
now you know who you are. See, sometimes people see you before you see yourself,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You don't know who you are. But then when you start to know who you are, you start to fully walk in who you are, there's nothing nobody can tell you, yo. Even if they feel like you're doing something wrong, yo, they can't see the picture. They don't
Yeah.
have your mind. They can't see what you can see. They're only trying to guess. And their guessing is not correct. Like, but
Yeah.
so do what you're supposed to do in life. And once you again start to walk through, I learned once I started to walk in the steps that I'm supposed to, everything falls in line.
Oh yeah.
Everything that's supposed to happen. You know, when you're one of them people that's good at everything, it's hard to figure out what to do.
Oh yes.
And I was doing marketing. Doing marketing. I was doing those exact same things. I'm going down the line because I'm so good at everything. I can do all of these things, right?
Yeah. Do
But then
everything.
I started to realize, no, you got to focus on what you really really good at, which is speaking, which is talking to people, which is encouraging people, which is moving people, which is helping people. That's what I'm really really good at, right? And then I said, okay, let me start touching on that. All marketing falls into that now. So now, yes, I can market, right? Products fall into what I'm doing now. So now I can start selling products. Like when you go and do what you're supposed to do and you walk in them steps that you're supposed to walk in, everything else will fall in line right underneath it. Everything
Listen,
will come
my
together.
word for the year of 2025 is alignment.
Yes. Alignment. Yes.
That's all.
Everything will align together. And I had to learn that. I had to learn stop fighting to get to my life again because sometimes we looking at sorry y'all, my context be irritating me sometimes. I never told nobody this, but I have like a eye condition, which is extremely bad, but people never could tell. They'd be like, girl, whatever. Like, but I have a real bad eye condition. So sometimes like my eyes, they just start watering up and they just start just doing their own thing. They might go left and right. Like they they just start doing their own thing. Yo, oh yeah, no, I have this thing called keratoconus. So yeah, dry eyes definitely comes with it. Yes. Yep. Dry eyes, extremely dry eyes come with it. Yeah, so my eyes sometimes be just going through some things, but I just be telling people like don't pay it no mind. It's just like that. But yeah, oh, let me get into some questions that I definitely had for you. So what are some mindset shifts that help you push past like self-doubt and start believing in your own potential?
Um, so I feel like I'm a mindset coach. So
Mm-hmm.
I have plenty of mindsets that I shift into from time to time.
Right.
But for people who may not be strong in personal development or even, taking control of their mind, because this is one thing that I've learned being deep into psychology, understanding, reading, knowing the human, is that our mind is going to do 1,010 things in a millisecond.
Mm.
You have to learn how to choose the positive mindset. You
Yeah.
have to choose how to pick the mindset that's, a little bit more optimistic rather than the negative.
Mm.
So I would say, if you are a person who either struggles with, overcoming that negative side of your mind, I would really say focus on one mindset shift, and that one mindset shift will be growth.
Mm.
Always think about, is this going to make me grow? Whether it's you're in a situation where, let's say for business, from a business standpoint, let's say that you have a business, you want to launch this product, but you start getting the negative thoughts that come in your mind, like, well, what if nobody buys it? What if nobody shows up? Or what if this is messes up? All these different things that are going to happen in your mind, because it's just
Right.
bound to happen. We are human. This is literally human nature. You're going to also have that other side, that growth mindset, rather than that negative side. You're going to start saying things like, oh, but what if, or, what if this happened, instead of, what if this is not going to happen?
Right.
You got some mindset shifts that'll tell you, well, let me look back into the reason why. Our whole thing tonight is vision. We're having these visions for a reason. We're having these thoughts for a reason. They're not just popping up in our mind and thinking that we're going to do them just so they can do them. You
Right.
use the analogy of letting the vision board, you put all your pictures on there and then it's just going to fall in your lap. Like, no, you have to actually do the work. So when you're starting to do the work and those negative thoughts pop up, start looking back at to why you started this. Why did you want to do this? You literally, somebody just said it, write the vision and make it plain.
Yes.
That's it.
Yep. Yep.
You
That's
gotta
it.
stick to the course. So if there was any mindset shift that I could really encourage somebody, is to always look and ask yourself whatever thought pops up, because there's going to be many when you're doing anything. Choose the one that's going to allow you to grow. Is
Yep.
this going to help me grow? There's been some times, like right now in the year 2024, I made the intention to start intentionally dating. It's a headache. It's
I
a
need to get
headache,
egg in there, girl. He
but
said I will.
I got old flings and old things texting me and throwing me the eyes, and I'm like,
Right.
and then my growth mindset has to tell myself, is this going to help you grow?
That's real. That's real. That's
Choose growth every time.
real.
Choose growth.
That's real. And sometimes it's not easy because our mind thinks that it's protecting us a lot of the times when it tells you something, right? Because your mind knows how you felt when you were disappointed. Your mind knows how you felt when you were heartbroken. Your
Yep.
mind does not want you to go back there. So your mind will tell you
Always
certain things
wanna.
about yourself that, oh, you can't do this. Because no, it's not that you can't do it. Your mind is trying to protect you because it
And that's when
knows
it's
that
time
if it
to
doesn't want
retrain your brain.
exactly, it's not going, it doesn't want you to go there, right? So it's going to tell you, no, you can't do it. No, no, don't do that. You can't do it. Like, because you're not going to be crying. We're not about to go through that. We're not about to go through you crying, breaking down this, that, and the third. You remember that? That's what your mind's going to do. So you have to learn how to fight your mind for real, for real. Like you have to learn how to take control of your mind and say to your mind, you know what? No, I am going to do this, right?
Right.
Because you're in charge of your body and you're in charge of your mind, not your mind in charge of you.
Yeah, and I don't even want to like take it too crazy.
Uh-huh.
But for my mind to make sense of this, and I think there's something that every human being should know, whether you're into personal development right now or you're hearing me talk and you're like, I want to get into personal development, this one thing will literally make you rethink how you're actually operating in life, right? So our brain, like she says, we're going to get the thoughts that's always going to come around, and then she said that we're going to basically, we're wired to the fact that everything that happens whether it's in our childhood, whether, when we're teenagers, adult, it's always going to be there and it's always going to respond. We have a response in our brain. It's going to send those signals and say, nope, default to this. Mm-hmm. You got four different categories that you're going to do. It's fight, it's flight, it's freeze, and it's stop. Some people always go straight to running away, whatever it is. Some people just freeze up and don't know what to say. They stop. They don't know nothing about nothing. Our mind is constantly doing that. So if you're always in that negative mindset and you're like, oh, well, I don't think I should do this, and this is gonna happen, just talking yourself down, those are literally the things that are happening in your brain telling you to stop because this is making you uncomfortable. And this is the best thing I can tell you. Lean into that uncomfortability because you'll constantly be stuck if you're always in a comfortable space.
Yep. It's real.
You gotta make yourself uncomfortable.
Yep. You have to. Yep. And I had to learn that. Like, and that all goes to, again, reading mindset books, listening to mindset podcasts that start to tell you like how to take control of your mind. Because again, your mind tries to protect you through all these things and you don't even realize it. Like, and then when you start to be like, oh wait, I can do that. Like I can. Your mind will tell you. First of all, you know how long it took me to actually start a business? I've been saying I wanted to start a business since I was 19 years old. I didn't start it till I was 28. Like, so, because my mind told me like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't have enough information for this. I don't have enough information for that. What? For years, I was telling myself that until I just took the step. Like, so, yeah, that was really good. Can you share like one or two simple daily habits that help you stay like motivated and focused?
I actually have some content coming out about this because people ask me all the time with all of the roles that I have in life, how do I manage my time? Mm-hmm. The one thing that is a super important daily habit for me, it may look different for other people because I tell people all the time, it switches up for me within, is making a to-do list. Before you go to bed tonight, before you get out the bed tomorrow. I prefer to do mine the night before, but like Maven said, increments, small things, small changes turn into huge results. You can do it tonight when we get done, or you can do it in the morning. But plan out what it is that's going to get you one step closer to your goal tomorrow. One daily habit that I live by every single day. I literally have a notebook with all my to-do lists. And it's so funny because last year, my to-do lists were digital. The last, I want to say year and a half, they were all digital on my phone. But this year, like towards the end of this year and going into next year, I'm going back to writing a vision and making it plain in the paper. I don't know what it is when you put the pencil to the paper.
That's how I am.
Got a little bit more power. But I always recommend to do it on paper. But if you're like a person where you're like, I'm always on my phone and I don't know that I can really sit down and take the time, write on the paper, write it in your phone, right? Whether it's your iPhone notes, whether it's a text message to yourself. I don't know what it is you do. If it's an alarm, make a to-do list to figure out how you are able to elevate and, change your life one step at a time. Because honestly, that's the only way that your life is going to change is if you change your habits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like a second one, let me see. So I don't know if it's necessarily a habit, but maybe it is. But setting boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it is. It just sounds like
because it's something time. That some people have to develop, right? Mm-hmm. Like I had to develop it. I had to develop boundaries. Like I didn't even realize at a point I didn't have boundaries. Ooh. Like, and then things started happening. I'm like, what's going on? And then again, when you start to work on your mindset, when you start to work on your personal development, these are the things you run into. You start to realize, oh, I don't have boundaries. I'm like, oh, I don't have boundaries. Like,
I say set a boundary. And I always like to give examples. I don't know what it is that maybe the author.
No, that's good.
I love to give examples to make it real to people's life. Setting a boundary. So let's say, for instance, if we use the example of the dating. I'll start with that one, right? If I say, oh, okay, I'm going to start intentionally dating, and I want to date a man that's like this and this and this and this and this and this, right? We got all the things that we want, but you get a man that pop up and he goes against everything you set for yourself, and you're kind of like, going back to that people pleasing aspect and going back to that, oh yeah, well, he's paying me attention, so let me just do it. And you let him, whatever it is, whether it's enter your home when you said nobody was going to be in your home, or if it is, you break one of your non-negotiables. I actually just had this happen. I was like, you know what?
Right.
Got off track. Let me get back on, because I already knew that this wasn't something that I could deal with. And here I am. Set the boundary. Start setting them now. If you don't have any, because I didn't have any either. I didn't have any either. And I even had to start instilling boundaries in my business. I'm the CEO of 2 different brands. My phone is going off constantly. I have a boundary that everybody hates, but it's called Do Not Disturb.
Oh, me too, girl.
And when it's on, it's on.
Mine's come on at 10 o'clock.
I want to talk to you.
For real.
There's a few people that's on my favorites list, and that's my mom, my kid, and maybe some close friends.
Yeah.
But sometimes I even got the screen they calls like,
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Is there something really wrong, or can it wait?
Yeah, I feel you, because the only people I got on
that boundary
is my mother and my brother and sister, because they're the only ones who will call me with something. But anybody else, from 10 to 6, you cannot reach. For real, from 10 to 8 a.m. Because then I have the morning mindset that comes on from 6 to 8, and that's my morning time with myself, God. This just that. Then from 8 to 10 o'clock, you can reach me. By the time 10 o'clock come, you can't reach me. Like, my phone won't even show me that you called. For real, but it's a boundary. Because I make myself sometimes so available for people, and then I'll get a call at 11 o'clock from somebody who's going through something with somebody over here, and it has nothing to do with anything. It has taken up all my time, and I still got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do my thing and show up for what I got to do. But that person just sleep in their bed, they knocked out, they rolling over, they this, and they just let everything off on me, and now I'm stuck with it. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's so funny, because I actually want to add another habit that just came up when you were talking. I feel like a huge habit when it comes to changing your mindset and growing just as an individual, whether it's business owner, your self-confidence, your self-worth, whatever it is that you're trying to grow in your life right now, is to analyze your time that you're using. I have been the girl that has quit her 9 to 5 to focus on her business, just to never focus on her business. I have been the 24-hour entrepreneur that has constantly worked around the clock and literally probably still ended up not doing what I was supposed to be doing. Right. See how you spend your time in a day. Check your scrolling. Anytime you on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of the sites, check your time. I got limits on my phone to kick me off the app. Start paying attention to how you spend your day every single day. And when you make that excuse as to why you can't do what you do, or you can't accomplish the goal that you've always been accomplishing, you've been trying to accomplish for the last 3 years, pay attention. Yeah. You're literally going to sit back and be like, wow. I have to tell myself, like, okay, I'm done. Like,
real shit.
You could be doing something else. And I always tell people, because they always think, well, even if you're on the phone with your good girlfriend, and she's like, oh, what you doing? What you got to do today? Off automatic. You say, oh, nothing, girl. And you got 3-4 notebooks around.
Yeah. Because you want her to school. No, I'm busy right now. Like, really?
But we choose to be comfortable. That's why I said you have to remember to make yourself uncomfortable. When that negativity comes in, and I love social media when it comes to running my businesses and things like that, but I hate it as a human consumption that's just happened in the world. But it is what it is. It's here. All you have to do is figure out how to focus on it when you need to and get off of it when you don't need to be on there.
Girl, when's your birthday? I think we're the same person.
My birthday, October 23rd. I actually just turned 28.
Oh my goodness. Of course. I feel like I'm always cool with October people, but I think that's because of my mom. But my birthday coming up, y'all, January 10th.
Okay, I got a best friend. That's it. I
Yeah,
got two best friends actually whose birthday is in
yeah,
January.
that will be what next, not this Friday coming up, but the next Friday coming up.
Okay, yes, you come in. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, this is coming
Okay.
fast.
Somebody said October. What? My birthday is October 23rd. I've been trying to pay attention to the chat, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's just October, yeah, what time management, most definitely. Yeah, yeah, thumbs up. Wake up
Yeah, I
time
love
at
this.
5 a.m. Oh, 5 a.m. club. I
Oh,
see you.
I love that book. I love that book. I've read that book so
Yes,
many times.
D&D or Focus. Yep, yep. That's what I be using too. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes, ladies. I'm loving this. Loving this. Yep. And I have one more last question.
Okay.
For women who feel stuck or unsure about their next step, what's the first thing they can do to reset their mindset and start moving towards their goals?
Hmm. This is hard because I feel like this is like a breakdown. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I gotta break it down. All right, so I'm gonna acknowledge the first thing, and I may need you to
Oh yeah,
break.
yeah. I got you. I got you.
So the first question was what advice would you give a woman that feels stuck?
Yep. Or unsure about their next step. Yep.
Mhm. I would honestly say, and it's gonna sound harsh, but one of my core values is transparency. I gotta be honest, like you, my good sis. We've been
Right.
friends for years. Get unstuck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sit in that pity. Don't sit in that space because it's not gonna do nothing but continue to produce whatever it is that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Get unstuck. You literally are going to continuously be stuck if you allow yourself. Just like you said in the beginning, we have control over our lives. There may be some things that may not be in our control, but the day to day, the how we move, our mindset, we can control that. We can do that. Whether it's getting in your Bible, whether it's getting in whatever religion that you are in, whatever it is, get into it. Pray about it. Talk about it. Journal. You have to get unstuck. I literally remember the one time back in 22, I literally was in a place where I didn't even recognize myself.
Mm.
Didn't recognize myself at all, but it took me a long time to even realize it and unfold it. And it was one day I was in the bed and I was like, oh my gosh, like, like I don't want to do this. And then I end up saying to myself, like, am I depressed? And I'm like, I can't get depressed.
Mm.
That's not possible. Like, what? And then I really started to look at the things that I was doing in my life, and I was going out every night. I was drinking. Me and my friends, we was getting together and drinking bottles in the night. Just chaos,
Mm.
chaos.
No,
And
for
I
real.
start to really sit back and analyze how I just went from being a multi six figure 25-year old to this.
Mm.
How did I get here?
Mm.
And I had to tell myself, you know what? I will never allow myself to sit in this again. So, whatever I need to do to get out, I just need to start doing the opposite of what I'm doing now because I know where I can be and I know how I can move when I'm in that positive light, when I'm not stuck. So, let me start doing things. And that's always my to do list. That's setting the boundaries. That's putting away the distractions. I literally, in the year of 2024, I had a shift where I had to move, and it was like, okay, I really don't plan on moving, but my whole complex, it was a lot. It was everything that was happening. They basically like told us we got to go.
Right.
Okay, cool. Had crunch time. It was my move out date at my old apartment was May 31st. I literally went to go see a house on May 20th. Went to the house. It ended up being like a whole like scam on Facebook, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Searched up apartments near that area because the area looked nice. This one apartment popped up. I went in there. I had the conversation. I seen the unit. He told me the price. I signed the lease. They said, "All right, you got approved." Da 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 da. And I'm like, and it was literally May 26th.
Mm.
And I'm nowhere near all my friends. I'm nowhere doing the things that I was doing when I was at the other place. I went through a complete shift.
Mm.
So when I was stuck in 2022, and I sat in it a little bit, and then 2023 came around. I'm like, I gotta start getting
Right.
back to me. And then I got hit with challenge, a struggle. Am I about to be stuck again? Am I about to be in pity? I literally said, no, I'm not.
Right.
No, I'm not. I know what to do. I know how I need to pivot. I need to trust in God. I need to pray. I need to
Yep.
make sure that I'm not doing things that are going to jeopardize me and make my situation 10 times worse.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get up and I'm going to keep going. So I know it's easier said than done, but getting unstuck is simply just by telling yourself that you're not going to do this and doing everything that you need to do to get out of that place. Because if you
Yeah.
continuously sit in that spirit, you're going to continuously get those results.
Yeah, that's real. I wish I could hit the bam, 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 bam.
All right, what was the other part? I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, my mom told me, she was like, you always go to events and you do stuff and you be speaking, but I don't think you realize that you meant to be on a pulpit. And I'm like,
Right.
lady, please leave me alone.
Listen, no, us talkers, did you get in trouble for talking in school?
Yeah.
Me too. I was always into us talkers. They always say we the new motivational people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. And I get that now. Like, cause I remember like people used to hate that I talked when I was young. Oh my god. I remember one time I got detention for 2 weeks back to back. And then my teacher was just like, it's just because you know this stuff, but you keep talking to everybody and they don't know it. And once she explained that to me, I was like, all right, I wasn't even thinking of that. You know, I'm a kid.
Right.
So I'm like, well, oh, I wasn't even thinking that they didn't know
Yeah, I
this
was
stuff.
sneaky.
I was
They
talking.
ain't knew I was talking. I was sneaky.
For real. I was talking. Like I was always talking. Like I remember even at my job, they moved the quiet girl next to me. Next thing you know, she busting it up. They was like, anybody we didn't even know she talked.
Talk.
You know she talked.
That's so funny.
All right, listen, I'll bust it up with anybody. As long as you got some good combo, you got a little something. And then we ended up, it was a small rule, you know, but girl,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Does anybody got questions for Sierra? And you know, Sierra, if you got anything, any programs, products, whatever, like what you got, let the girls
Oh
know.
yeah. So I'm actually working on a new project, but I can give y'all the thing that I have been doing just with either continuous clients. If you guys feel like this session, the conversation was good and you feel like you need to get unstuck, I have a session that is a 30-minute session. It's called Let's Figure It Out. And we're literally going to figure it out together how we can make your life better, whether it's achieving a goal, whether it's you getting out the rut, whether it's you need an action plan that basically tells you that you need to do X, Y, and Z in your business. Not only have I been a life coach and been focused more on personal development, but I also help in business. I help with financial advice. I help with marketing, social media, branding, things like that. So if you need any of those things, the Let's Figure It Out session is the 30-minute session. And then I also offer business consultations, which is pretty much a sit down of figuring out how we can strategize, whether it's for the next quarter, whether it's for the next campaign that you plan on doing, whatever it may be. The business consultations are where you would want to go if you want to really focus on shifting your mind on strategizing and planning for your business, whether it's, like I said, for the year or for the quarter or for the next month. I can drop the links in there when I'm done. And then make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I got an Instagram. I got a TikTok. My TikTok a little ghetto, y'all. we, we talk about dating stuff and, transitioning from your late 20s to your late 30s. So it get real raunchy over there. But if you want to stay the professional, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, I actually just started. I think I have one video up there so far, but I've been on YouTube for about 4 years now. So my older videos are all about business stuff. So I'm gonna drop everything that I just said in the link. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm talking about we getting gems back to back, back to back. Like this stuff is good. Like again, because not only is this stuff where like, I brought you up here for the people that came, but for me too. I need these pointers. Like and I appreciate it so much. We will work again, girl. I will see you again. And I hope you have a good new year. All righty. Thank you again so much, Sierra. Alrighty, y'all. I think let me go back to the PowerPoint because I think it's time for a giveaway. We did that. Okay. Maven, yep. Oh, first giveaway, $50 Sephora gift card. So what will happen is I'm going to put everybody's name in the wheel. I'm going to show y'all and let the wind spin. Um, when the wheel spins, it will pick someone and you will be the winner. When you win, please directly message me on here, or you can email me your email address. So then I will have it emailed to you right after we wrap up. Okay. So this is just the first one, y'all. This is just the first one. And it's gonna be a Sephora gift card. Let me see if I could just easily grab everybody's name real quick from here. And as we are doing this, we are going to have Sherelle come up next. So we're going to be getting ready for Sherelle to come up. She's going to be the next speaker. Anybody got any questions, any comments, or anything? Everything is just going so well. Again, just so many gems being dropped. So I'm going to add everybody's name to the wheel really quickly. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do. Okay. All righty, can y'all see the wheel? Could y'all were y'all able to see the wheel at the time?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, cool. Great. Thank you for that. All righty, y'all. We're gonna spin to see. Oh. Lyric, you are our first winner. You are the winner of the $50 Sephora gift card.
Oh, yay!
Yes, please just you can message me privately on here and send me your email, or you can DM me or email me your email. Let me write. Is your real name Lyric Freeman?
So my daughter.
Oh, that's your
daughter.
daughter.
Child, I'm on my child's iPad. Child, life is life, man. It's all right.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. Yep, just send me your email either again via DM, or if you could directly message me on here. Hold on, I'll directly message you so you can respond to it, and then I'll send it right after we end.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, alrighty, thanks.
Yep.
Alrighty, y'all. So we're going to get ready for Sherelle. She is our next speaker. Oh, thanks for the congrats, y'all. That's so dope. That's so dope. That's so dope, y'all. That's so dope. Sherelle, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Great.
Did I do it right?
So much, yes.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming through for us today.
Welcome, beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't see myself, but I'm here. Can y'all see me?
Yes, we can see you.
All right. I'm getting old, child.
Girl, listen. Some of this stuff be like,
I thought it would let me see myself so I can make sure I'm in frame, but I can't. I don't know where it's at. But it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely are in frame though. We could definitely see you perfectly are in frame. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Again, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm like, listen, we need to talk about soft light, femininity, and you are the person always on my timeline bringing the soft girl vibes like all the time. Like, I'm like, listen, no, I need to get like that. Like, listen, y'all, she always got her wine, her robe, it just be soft girl like all the time. So I'm like, I had to bring her on here to give us some tips. Like, for real.
Thank you so much for having me. How do you pronounce your name?
Rakaya.
Thank you so much for having me. I love what you're doing with your brunches. I'm a girl's girl, so let's answer some things.
Yes. Thank you. Can you just explain to the ladies, what you do, your page, all of that?
Woo, child. My name is Sherelle Desire. I am the owner at S Desire Brand. We are a luxury loungewear lifestyle brand. Under our lifestyle brand, we also have a content studio here in Philadelphia We also offer creative services like creative directing. We have workshops for women. We have a workspace, content collab days. And we're on Peerspace, and we are a power host on Peerspace. So we open up our doors for creatives, photo shoots, intimate events. And under that, I also have a bartending service, Bartender Babe Philly, because your girl know how to make some cocktails.
Okay.
So that is like portions of my empire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And again, like, I just love your timeline. Like the soft life, again, the femininity like of your page. Like,
thank you.
I feel like we're in a time where women are really trying to become in tune with it, especially some of us who grew up without fathers, some of who grew up in neighborhoods like Philly, where like we're kind of a little rough. Like,
it's okay. I can help you with that.
Right.
I can help with
I
that.
see you, and I'm just like, oh, she's just so and I want to be that way too. Sometimes I'm just like, So, girl, we came here for the tips, and what's like some mindset shifts do women need to embrace, like confidently to step into their soft care era? So, what mindset shifts would you think women will need to do in order to start touching into that femininity?
Okay, so all right. I don't know if you girls want me to come on here and talk about Pilates and like going, get your nails done and all of that stuff, because I can't, like, it's a little bit more deeper than that for me.
Right.
What I present is the real me, it's not performative. It's truly who I am. It started when I was a teenager. And it came to this, what you see now. When I first realized that I wanted to be a better version of myself is when I would watch, back, because not to tell too much of my age, child, but growing up watching, and in the 90s, music videos and all of that stuff, one of the things that stood out to me was the femininity, the confidence.
Yeah.
And my mom was super feminine. Like, my mom was like a great, person just to watch. Even if she didn't teach me, because I think that does lack in the Black community sometimes, is that sometimes our parents, especially baby boomer generation, they do more by just showing. They don't really really sit you down and teach you sometimes. So she was a good example for that. But then I just kind of indulged in like music videos because I was a creative from a child. So what happened was I was like around 15. I was like a size 16. I had this nasty cheating boyfriend. And I realized even then that I wasn't the best version of myself. So I learned how to transform myself. And I went from a 16 to like a size 12, size 10, size 12 around that time. And I started to kind of get the ideal of self-love. But I didn't know that what it was called back then. So now fast forward, I'm 40 years old, and I was able to define and dissect areas of my life that helped me kind of fall into a soft girl era, but more so me, it was more the self-development that helped me fall into my elevation era. So I'm gonna put the soft girl era to the side.
Yes.
We'll get there though.
I like what you just said. Like, so we could do that.
Okay, thank you. All right. So to elevate, I had to realize I had to focus on that self-development, that self-love, self-care, self-elevation, like that self-evolution. And I'm like, okay, if I want to focus on these things, I have to dissect my mindset. And my mindset has to align with my better version of myself. So if I love myself, I'm not going to be eating things that's going to make me overweight. I'm not going to be showing up and I'm not going to be my best self. If I love myself, I'm going to take time to look good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take time to go to the gym.
Right.
I'm going to take time to do my skincare. I'm gonna indulge in things that's gonna make me feel good and make me feel confident behind closed doors. So me wearing a robe is not just to be on camera.
Right.
I'm walking around this house in my robe in my private time. I'm luxuriating. It's truly a lifestyle because it might seem small, but using that that energy in your day to day transcend on how you show up in life.
Yeah.
So if I'm feeling good about myself in my home, when I go out and I gotta face the world, I know I'm that girl. Like, so that's that aura that you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the work that I'm doing behind closed doors, not when the camera's on, not to post on Instagram, not to be performative. It's actually the time that I'm spending on my self-care and my self-love. Yeah. So I don't know how deep I can get.
No, you're a deep girl. But and what you're saying, it makes sense though, because if you're not working on those things behind closed doors, you're not fooling nobody, right? Like, so when you go outside, all this stuff, like, you know, you could try and act like, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be fooling anyone. Like, right. So it starts with behind closed doors. It starts with how you treat yourself. Like, it starts with you doing those things to yourself when nobody's even looking.
Right.
Like, mm-hmm. So I definitely get that.
So it's that self-development. It's actually like really keeping yourself in an alignment that you are doing things that is in an elevated frequency. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be in a space where I don't feel like I'm looking and feeling my best. And looking, I don't want it to seem shallow, but me going to the gym is not just to lose weight. Right. That helps me mentally, it helps me spiritually, and it helps me show myself that I can have discipline. Discipline right. is one of the best mindset shifts that you can make because you like, listen, I'm so serious about this, I'm going to be disciplined about it.
Yeah.
Just like we disciplined to go to them jobs we hate. Because you want that paycheck.
Right.
So you need to be disciplined about your body. If you love yourself, you don't even love the job, but you're showing up every day because you want the money. But if I want to be in my soft girl era, I need to elevate my mindset so that I can live a soft girl era, like live in a soft girl. Because when you're elevated, you're going to attract things that's going to align with you living a soft girl lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's more so we have to elevate first, and then we'll start to move differently. Our lifestyle will start to look differently.
Yeah.
And then the soft girl lifestyle comes. So, for example,
no, that's real.
Like, you know, kind of trying to paint a vision of if I'm procrastinating, I know it's certain things that I want to accomplish in business in my life. And then if I'm procrastinating, I need to realize why am I procrastinating? Am I lazy?
Right.
Is it like because I'm anxious?
Right.
Like maybe I'm scared to face what those tasks is going to, how it's going to make me feel. Sometimes you got to tackle those little things to help shift your mindset. Because if I stop procrastinating, maybe I can be in a better space next year, 2025. So tackle those, dissect things and start to tackle them in pieces. Because the procrastination is falling in alignment in different areas in life, whether it's your job, whether it's dating, whether it's your lifestyle, how you're taking care of yourself. Like figure out what the procrastination is, because sometimes it be tied to anxiety. Sometimes you're not lazy, it's just it makes you anxious to actually chase your dream and actually like stay accountable. So I think I think that part helps with mindset shift to help you live a softer life. If you're a procrastinator, figure out why you're procrastinating. What's fueling your anxiety? Tackle that. One of the things that I suffer from was depression. So what was triggering my depression? And to me, depression was more of a demonic energy.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, this is not just, yes, it can be a chemical imbalance, but it can also be spiritual.
Yeah.
So how can I shift my mindset out of this space that is getting me into a dark space of depression? Mm-hmm. What can I do every day to make sure that I can't be attacked by this demonic energy of depression? Yeah. Yeah. Am I going too deep?
No, because I mean, we definitely been in here touching on, a lot of us wanting to build our faith with God in 2025 and become closer with Him in 2025. Okay. So speaking on them things now, because especially we understand when you start to be around certain people, when you start to engage in certain things, you get those things on you, and now you got to figure out how to get it off you.
Yep.
And then figuring out is a whole journey in itself too. Yes. Like, for real. That's why I can't just be around anybody now or just, talk to anybody or date anybody, because I've been through that. Getting those people's spirits off your back is extremely hard. And you can lose 2 to 3 years of your life.
Yes.
What you're supposed to be doing because you got other people's stuff on you. Like, girl, listen.
That is the truth.
I've been there. I understand. Like, for real. And now it's to the point when you get out of stuff like that, you won't let nobody come in. Like, just anybody? No.
No.
You'll see me by myself before you see me with anybody. Like, for real. Because it's not that easy anymore. Like, for real.
Because those battles, when you don't learn your lesson about that, lessons get worse and worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like God be like, didn't I just kick you in your ass?
Yes. Like, and you like, listen,
I you still not.
I can't go back there, so I don't even play around. Like, what? I don't got 3 more years to be playing around.
No, right. You're going to be delayed because of somebody else's energy that you done pulled in. Trust me, I've been there.
Yep.
So things like that, I feel like I feel like in society, and I know TikTok and all of these things, everybody sees the glamour. Like you said, when you see me, you see, oh, she's feminine, she's that and this, but I get deep. Don't let the pink lip fool you.
Oh yeah, girl. Oh no. See, first of all, I would not have asked you here if I thought it was just all looks. No.
Okay.
I see. No. I don't want you to think that. I know it's deeper than that, girl.
Yes. Okay, because I'm like
deeper than that. Like,
and it's okay. No, it's absolutely okay. But I just wanted to make it clear that it's just the surface is because of the healing that I did.
Yeah.
And I can show up a certain way, and I feel like it's that mindset shift that I'm talking about. What I'm dissecting in life is helping me, be able to have an aura that attracts, what I'm saying? And that's a part of the soft girl is attracting. When you are chasing, you're in your masculine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's truly just being, but to be, you have to really tackle the stuff and heal stuff and really be in self-love. Like if you're trying to date right now, you're going to be dating in 2025, tap into your self-love. Because these men will try to they will try to play in your face if you don't have the proper strategic self-love.
Yeah, no, that's real. And listen, you may not think that people can feel it or smell it. They'll smell it off you quickly. And use it against you quickly.
Yes.
Without you won't know until you all wrapped up in it and came out of it. Like you'll be like, oh wow,
they knew.
That's that thing I was telling y'all earlier, that people see you before you see yourself. So sometimes, you really, it always takes you back to going to God. That's what all of this takes you back to, because a lot of these things I could have not gotten through, or I would have known what was going on if I didn't go back to Him. Prodigal child, go back to Him, like for real, because He'll show you everything that people are even doing in your life. You start to realize, and you won't care. After you done been through what you've been through, you'll cut anybody out. Like for real. All that. Oh, I knew them. I knew. No. Not when it comes to your mental, not when it comes to your peace, not when it comes to where you're trying to go. No.
And I love that you said that, because that true elevation, that's how it shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying, oh, elevate and then, change your makeup and and get a facial or whatever. No, like really elevating, because that energy gets elevated. So when you are, you know how we in Philly and people can't drive, or people beeping their horn every 2 seconds now. But when you elevate, you calm. You ain't letting people control you with emotions.
Yeah.
You're not easily triggered. Things like that show the elevation. And then when you sitting pretty like that, that's when you live in a soft life. That's the soft life I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes. See, this is what I brought her on for. Y'all see? Like, things happen for a reason. Like, a lot of the times, like, you understand that things happen for a reason. Yeah. Before I got on this call, I literally prayed to God and I said, don't let us use our words, but use your words when we all speak. Not just when I speak, but anybody that come into this room speak.
It's alignment.
Speak through them. Not to be on our accord or what we think we should be. No, let it be what you think that we should be telling the people that are in this room. What do people need to hear?
Yes, and that's the thing with me, and I don't know if a lot of people, because I'm not too cliquish. I don't, you won't see me with a lot of people because I'm making moves in real life, and I don't care if it was 5 people on here. I was going to show up.
Okay.
Because it's somebody, when you're divinely guided, God is going to put you in rooms and in front of particular people for a reason. It's somebody in here that needs the message. It's somebody in here that needs the motivation. And God has a purpose on my life.
Yeah.
So, and when I was in a lower frequency, I might have cared about the vanity metrics of social media. I got to have 100K to be important. When I was centering desperation, which now I had to decenter desperation. I wanted to be visible. I wanted to be seen on social media because I know how much I have to offer. But sometimes social media is not the platform God it wants you. Sometimes God is sending certain people in front of you that may have better discernment. Their discernment may not care about those vanity metrics.
Yeah.
They may have better discernment where they can see that there's authenticity in you. And that's the people who are supposed to be your followers. Those are the people that you're supposed to help change their lives. So I had to decenter that desperation that had me in a low frequency, that had me hustling and trying. I don't need to post every day.
Right. Okay.
I'm waking up every day. God is my algorithm. I ain't got to worry about the artificial one.
Exactly.
I ain't got to worry about AI. So it's those things, when I got out of that mindset of desperation and really tapped in and said, you know what? No, you got a different rule. It's going to look different for you. Embrace that. And really, and that's when I really got into my divine femininity. Is where my faith is crazy. Like, it's delusional sometimes.
Listen, and that's what they say. You gotta have delusional faith. Like, I'll be sitting here with God and just be like, crazy girl. Like,
right. But when you can change your mindset to literally attract anything you want. You really can. You really have so much power in your mind, and energy is real. So when I really realized that, I didn't have to be desperate for anything. That's when you live in soft life, you're not desperate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's such a low vibration. So now I can focus on just being my authentic self. I can focus on my self-worth, care, and all of the things that matter to me, like showing up for myself every day, going to the gym, staying on top of my business, loving on my family, loving on myself, having mindful time. If it's just me sitting in my window, letting the sun hit my face and a cup of coffee in my hand, in my robe.
Right.
These are soft girl things. But when I'm doing that, I'm visualizing, hold on, I live in a house in Philly. I'm not exactly where I want to be yet.
Right.
So while I'm sitting in that window, although I made my ambience to still be, nice, still be comfortable, but when I'm looking out that window and I see the Philly streets, I visualize me down south in a gated community.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I just came from, y'all. I be saying to my friends every day, I be like, yo, listen, I love being back in Philly, but I be like, yo, I can't, like, I don't live in a gated community no more. I don't got no backyard no more, and I can't freaking walk around here no more. All I had to do was walk around my community. That's how I lost weight.
Oh, nice.
For real, we had hills and stuff. It was a big, big community. So I would just walk all around through all everybody's like, there's different streets inside of there and all
Yep.
that. And that's how I would lose weight. And I'm like, now I don't even feel comfortable in Philly. Yo. The day I came to Philly, I thought I was going to be stretching outside on the yard. They're like, yo, you stretching? Oh, they're like, what you doing over there?
That's when it's nice. You get in your car, you go to Kelly Drive.
Yes, I love Kelly Drive.
Yes,
I love Kelly Drive. And then I live in Holmesburg now, so it's this park down the street from me that's actually like a mini Kelly Drive. Like,
okay,
yeah. So now, finally, but when I first came, I was like, what the? I felt like a foreigner in my own city.
Oh my God, yeah. But whatever present we in, we can still visualize a future. And that's going to make that, and that energy, you tap into that'll change your whole mindset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're acting different. You're already acting like you went, like, I go to rich people homes all the time with my bartending service. I have more of a higher end clientele sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I see it and I feel it and I belong, and I feel good in it. Yeah. And it's possible. So when you know that, you're going to attract what you need. You're going to attract the type a more of a high value. I don't even like saying high value, but a man that is
maybe higher vibration.
Yeah, like your divine masculine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you're gonna attract that because somebody's who people say is high value don't even have any values.
Yo, at all. You'd be like, because they got money, you think this is high? Please, they have
some of them are some of the worst people. So it's not high value. But not to get off the topic, but these are the things that I feel like helps you. That's the mindset shifts. Is the visualization, dissecting certain areas in your life and your mindset that is holding you back. Yeah. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. That's crazy how much stuff I said off the top of my head.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you done basically answered that question, which is good because I love a conversation flow. Like,
yeah, really I was happy that we did it this style because I just had like talking points, and I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But I feel like those mindset shifts is like a deeper. It's more about self-development, and when you focus on that, that's when the glow happens, and that's when certain areas in your life will improve. Mm-hmm. So when I was in a lower frequency, things wasn't moving the way it should have been moving, and that's all within divine timing. It was like you need to focus on this first. Yeah. Before I give you this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we can want to be a soft girl all we want, but at the end of the day, are you doing the work that you need to do to be your best version of yourself?
Yep.
In the present, however that looks.
Yeah.
So now, because I did the work, I walk into rooms and I attract, men with means. I'll say that, or I'll attract opportunities a lot more easier than I did a year ago. I had to purge some people. Purging period. I feel like things like overconsumption. I know we're in a time where it's about a bunch of overconsumption. But all of that harvest energy. Yeah. So purging things, people, places, purge them. That's right. Because if you have a lot of things tugging on your energy, that's going to create blockages in your life. And that's in every sector in your life. You got to purge. You got to let go of some things so you can welcome in new.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, no, we really definitely touched on all the questions that I had as well. It was definitely a good conversation because girl, in the comments they're like, yes, we have people in our community reach out, Bill, that part claps, that's good, prayer hand. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking revelation.
Yeah, this is some things.
I'm loving that y'all are enjoying this. I'm loving that y'all are getting these gems. And I'm saying, back to back to back. These girls is coming with the heat. Make sure y'all are following her. I'm about to hold on. Let me drop your. I'm gonna drop your Instagram in the chat.
Thank you. I did want to go through.
Oh yeah, go. Yes. Let them know about your products or any offers you may have. Anything, girl.
Absolutely. I think one of the questions in here that I had was about living, I think the luxury, like a luxury lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ladies. You can find this role. Go to S Desire Brand on Instagram. You can go right to the link, or you can go directly to the site, SherelleDesire.com. You can find all of my luxury loungewear. It is produced in-house. These are our very own prints. It's going to make you feel fabulous, luxurious, sexy, feminine. Mm-hmm. This is definitely level one to get, up in your femininity, is making sure you're walking around the house looking and feeling good. Okay. And what's very special about our robes is they come with matching scarves. Ooh. So definitely a vibe. We have bundle sets. And a part of because luxuriating is a lifestyle. So like I said, doing that helped me with my femininity and my elevation. And it could be the smallest things. It could be from the glass you drink from. Like me, I make things a moment. So this is just club soda and ice. I cut up some grapefruit, and I got this glass because I had a gold rum. Like, it could be something so small that's gonna make
it looks good. Like, it looked like you did something so fancy, but like you said, you just did something real quick, and it's not. It's the little things.
It's the little things, and it's gonna make you feel more fabulous about yourself. In the morning, if you make an oatmeal and you used to put your oatmeal in a paper bowl or something like that. Like, in my life, I don't have any paper goods. Like, I don't do paper plates, paper bowls. I use ceramic bowls. I'm making sure that, because when you do little stuff like that, you like, because I earned this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I earned to eat off of ceramic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain intentional things that I do, and it don't got to be expensive. It don't have to be, but it's that energetic effort that you put into yourself and how you live and how you show up for yourself makes a difference.
Yeah.
So that's, little stuff like that, from having good fragrances. I always say, like, do like the three bangers: lotion, perfume, and a perfume oil. If you don't have to get 20,000 fragrances. I do 7. I have 7 different fragrances. Those fragrances will help you when you smell good, you feel good, you're gonna act good. Mm-hmm. Of course, hygiene is big. Making sure your hygiene is good. So I have a e-guide, the Slave Blueprint. It's right on SherelleDesire.com. You could download that digitally today. I'm giving 50% off to any of the girls here on this Zoom. There's a promo code 2025. When you check out the digital book, you just put 2025 in the discount code area, and I'll give you 50% off of the digital download. You can download it right away, and it's yours. It has everything broken down that I'm talking about, even down to a cleaning schedule. Like, okay, it's everything on there. Cleaning schedule, a hygiene schedule, tips and tricks, and it's a whole vibe. 2025. That's all you got to put in.
I'll put it in the chat for you. I'll put your Instagram, and 2025 as the promo code, y'all. So y'all heard her. She giving y'all 50% off right now.
Yes. So shop the robe, shop the loungewear. Also, if you want to do a one-on-one, I call it my slay sessions.
Okay.
That is where if you want to elevate and you need someone to help you with your transformation, I am your girl. You can visit thefabulousformation.com. That's where you can book a one-on-one with me. Or if you are a businesswoman and you need help with creative direction, you want to polish your brand, you want to just kind of appear better on social media, I'm your girl. So make sure you visit thefabulousformation.com in order to work with me directly.
All right, you said the fabulous
formation.com. Yep, that's perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much again, girl. I know this is not going to be the last time I see you.
All right. Bye-bye. Stay fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you again. Bye-bye. That was so good, y'all. That was truly good. Again, like we are hitting them back to back. Unfortunately, the Ashley was not able to make it today. She was supposed to do skincare tips for us in the winter, which is so hopefully I'll see if I could get somebody to give me some, and I can send it into an email for you guys. So, oh, Samira, you about to get some tips? What you saying? Yeah, but yeah, no, I'll see if I can get an email to you guys. Again, I'm saying I will see if I can. I'm gonna ask somebody else again, but okay, Samira, if you want to hop on and give us some tips, you can, girl, because you definitely can. Let me know. You definitely can, girl. Oh, it's skincare tips. So skincare tips for the winter. You could think about it real quick. I'm gonna go into the next giveaway. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get the actual giveaway. All right. So from my last event, if you attended my last event, I don't think anybody on here actually was. Oh no. Let me see. Was on at the event. I think Imani was, but I don't think anybody got this one. So when I was at my last event, I gave all the ladies that I had Dolce Cabana, but I gave them like the summertime one. This one I have the light blue. I don't know if y'all can see it. I know my lighting is a little bit bad. I didn't expect that today, but my freaking what's it called? It just broke the string. But yeah, so this is the next gift. I'm gonna give out two. And what I'll do is you'll just send me like, your address or PO box wherever you feel comfortable for me to ship it, and I'll ship it to you on Monday. Two. So there's gonna be two spins. One for this, one for that. These are the two giveaways. And we're going to do that right now, y'all. And then right after that, we're going into Kara, and she is going to be our last speaker of the day. Oh, no. But, no. And girl, it's no pressure if you can't hit me up. We can talk about, maybe going live together on Instagram, I'm trying to do this every Thursday live thing. So just let me know, because we could go live about anything else. It don't have to be right now, or at this moment, okay? Let's go ahead and do the spins, y'all. Wait 1 second. Let me just take down. I wasn't able to take down Lene's information. I'm just going to take it down really quickly before I move on. So I got her information. And then we can again move on. To oh, hey, Portia. I just see you say you just hopped in. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, and let me just write this information down really quickly, y'all, because I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, we're so glad you made it to Portia. Okay, yes, yeah, Samira, just send me a message on Instagram. And then yeah, I'll probably get back to you tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. Because I think I got like 5 messages in there right now that I haven't gotten to yet. So it probably won't be till tomorrow, Monday the latest. But most definitely we could schedule something and we can go live, girl. I'd love to. Portia, I'm so happy you made it too, girl. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I was telling all the girls earlier, like, congratulate yourself. You know what I'm saying? For doing what you said you want to do, you were going to do, for wanting better for your life. Like, for actually showing up and doing that. Like, for you. Not because your friends are coming or a whole bunch of other people said so, but because you wanted to do it for you. Even though you hopped on late, you showed up. Like, I was telling everybody earlier, I know we all don't got the same schedules. It's not possible for all of us to have the same schedules. But the fact that you still came and showed up, even though it was last minute, or just so you can get whatever you can out of it, girl, keep focusing. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Keep moving. Keep pressing. You got this. All y'all got this. All right, y'all. We're going to get into the next giveaway. Imani. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, you won this, girl. Ah, it's the light blue Dolce & Gabbana set. It's a travel set, so it coming with a small and yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, girl. You got this. Just send me yeah, if you feel comfortable, can you send me a direct message on here with your address and your first and last name, and then I'll have it sent to you on Monday, and I'll send you like a what's it called, to a receipt that it's been sent. Yes, 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 yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I was like, I gotta do something. Like, for real. This is the last, we literally are the last week of the year. Like, this is the last Saturday of the year, yo. I'm just realizing that. This is really the last Saturday of 2024. And look how you spent it. Doing what you were supposed to be doing. Like, for real. For real. Focusing on your 2025. Like, making sure that you're prepared before January 1st come. And man, y'all are doing it. Let's go on and pick one more person. Pick one more person. Tanisha, you are the next winner.
Thank you.
No
I'm
problem.
so hyped.
Yep. So you also won one too. Same thing. Yeah, they both have not been used yet. You'll be able to see. You get it. Small one. This is like a, I don't know. This is the actual travel size, but then they give you like a extra, I guess the, whatever. You got it. Yeah, yo. During my event in October, I brought everybody as a special gift from me. Everyone that attended that event, I had bought them one of these, but I bought them the pink one. And I just was like, I just wanted to do something good. You know how it is being a woman. We love jewelry, we like perfumes, we like candles, stuff like that. And I was like, I want my girls to smell good. I want them to walk outside and feel good. I want them to smell good. I'll take the bill. I want them to smell good. I want them to feel good. And it was so crazy because girls was coming up to me saying that they never had like a real like perfume like this before, and I'm glad I was able to give it to them. I'm happy I was able to give it to them, yo, to show you like another life. Like, when you put that on, you smelling good, you walking out, you feeling like you that girl, like for real. Like, it's top tier, yo. Like, when people, I'm telling you, when you just walk by somebody, I remember walking by some guy and he was like, what do you have on? I need it for my girlfriend. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to smell good. It's definitely a top tier compliment. Definitely. Like, y'all, but yeah, so I'm gonna yeah, sorry, y'all. Okay, so Kara, are you here? Kara. Kara. I'm like, I said it right. When I first met you, I said it right. Why am I saying it wrong?
That's all right. You did it right when we talked. We were on the phone. You pronounced my name right. Everything was on the up and up. So I'm gonna go ahead and Junie. I'm gonna let it pass this time, okay? Junie June. Don't make me have to come out to Philly now, because if y'all don't know, I'm in Rochester, New York right now. I am repping upstate New York.
Yes.
Okay. Me and my girl Junie, now she's my girl Junie. Before that, she was Ra, because I was like, okay, Rakaya, I want to say, okay, I like Ra, but whatever. I like Junie too, though, so it's all respectable. But we met online, and so this online space, I first of all want to go ahead and give you your flowers right now, and thank you so much for hosting an event like this. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first vision board party I've ever been to. And this is the littest. I'm not just saying that because it's the first one I've been to, but baby, this is the littest. I like literally have had champagne. I see people got wine. I don't know what everybody else got going on with where their cameras are on, but I can only imagine. And I wanted to do that too, but I'm away. Okay, so that's what y'all partaking in. It's respectable and it's highly respected. But thank you so much for having me and having this space for us women to get together and goal plan and really do it together, because that's what it takes. It takes a community of us. Like you said, I have been writing down so many cool keywords from this Zoom, like, over consuming and focusing and things that I'm just gonna have and include on my board so I can remember to, hey, do this and not do this, right? And stay focused. So thank you. I just want to take that time to say I appreciate you. So thank you, girl.
Thank you so much, girl.
Yes, girl. And thank everybody who joined too. I appreciate y'all queens too, my new besties.
Yes, no, for real, because we started at like, who was it? It was me and I don't think she in here no more. Then Samira hopped on, or it was just me and Samira first. She's not here now. So it was like, it started off like 1 people, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 10, then it got to 10 people now. So, ladies, thank you for again hopping on. Again, I'm gonna say it like for you, right? This is not for me. Like, I did this for free. This is for you. I really, truly, I go to y'all pages. I see what y'all need. I see what's going on, right? And I said to myself, this is the year of mindset. This is the year, like someone else said, of focus, right? Because I go to y'all pages and I see the potential. I see what you want to do, but the mindset, the focus has to be there in order for you to be able to. And I've been there before. I know how it feels to be there, to be all over the place, to be confused. When you decide to become an entrepreneur, that's the hardest time of your life, right? Because you have to deal with a lot of things yourself, things that you didn't realize you didn't know about yourself, right? Things that you didn't face with yourself, your past. You got to face everything from your past. You can't skip nothing. Like you skip something, you go back and then you got to start all over. So, I get it. And again, that's why I made this space, because it's not too many. I got other friends. My friends are not in here. They're not here, right? Because like they're not entrepreneurs. They don't understand what I go through on a daily basis being an entrepreneur. But you understand what I go through, and I understand what you go through. So I'm gonna continue to bring us in these spaces for us to be able to kick it, key, and give each other that information, that knowledge that we all, and support that we all need. Cara, go ahead and take it, girl. Introduce yourself. Let them know what you do. Everything.
Okay. I am. So yeah, I'm turned by now because I'm the last speaker. So
yeah, I see.
Okay, I'm like, I've been waiting patiently. I got my notepads. I'm doing all the things, but baby, I'm sipping as I'm going. Okay, but yes, I am Kara. Also It Girl Impact on social, so y'all can follow me on IG and TikTok. It's It Girl Impact, but I teach women how to start, grow, and market themselves online and make money online using social media. I started in this space. I guess a little bit about me. I am originally from Rochester, New York, like I told y'all, and similar to you, Junie, I was living in Atlanta, Georgia for a while too. I moved from here and actually went from here to Raleigh, North Carolina, and then from Raleigh, North Carolina to Atlanta. And I was in Atlanta for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. Mm-hmm. Doing my marketing thing in the corporate America, like for Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies. I have no educational background. I should start there as far as like college degrees or anything like that. But I have always been really into helping people grow, helping people innately. Like I was the kid that wanted to, like rake leaves or shovel snow and just do that just to help people. And so I kind of evolved in my professional life and was like, if I can get paid to do this, this will be helpful. So I moved to North Carolina and Atlanta and started doing marketing and sales and more like data analytics and trade show events and I don't know, program management. And I did all these things. I say that without a college degree because I had a lot of confidence in myself and I felt like as long as I could learn and figure out what they needed, I would be able to, as long as I knew what they needed, I would be able to fill those gaps, right? With my abilities, with my confidence, with my God given talents, right? And I know a lot of us, women especially, we have challenges in that we don't have access to resources or we don't feel confident in ourselves and our abilities to be able to do things. And it's funny because we carry so much knowledge and we have so much inside of us that we aren't really putting out there, right? So like I meet so many people who say, oh, well, right now I am maybe a nurse's aide or I'm a CPN or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I want to learn how to make money online, but I don't know what I would do. And I just ask you, and I ask them and I ask you, what do you really enjoy doing? If you could do something all day long and get paid for it, what would that be? And then as you share that with me, you can even put that in the chat. And I encourage you to put that in the chat. But if you
chat, y'all.
Yeah, put that in the chat. If there's something right now that you're doing that's your job, I mean, that's cool too, because I had to have a job at some point, right? I worked for a long time. Mm-hmm. But we can all make money off of what we enjoy doing and what people ask us for, right? That could be, are you good at recipes? Are you good at giving advice? Mm-hmm. Are you good at, designing things or putting a party together or decorations? Like there's so many things that we ask our friends for every day as women for help and support to do that we could literally be paying these women to do, or we can be asking for people to pay us to do. And so what I stopped doing was, and I feel like I'm going all over the place, but again, that's that rose. But what I found myself doing was when people would ask me for advice, instead of me giving that advice, sometimes it's as simple as you saying, oh, here, schedule some time on my calendar, right? There's free calendars, y'all. I'm just like this whole time for my space, I really want to focus on how we can make money, right? How we're going to actually take actionable steps into making money. And a lot of the times it's not by giving away free information. So even if you created a quick little calendar, you could say, click, here, schedule some time with me or email me if you don't have a calendar. I'll set up a time with you, but you can always send them a Cash App request if we're starting in the beginning. We can always find a way to make money. And it doesn't have to be in a sleazy way because people will take your information and run with it and make money off of it. So why wouldn't you in the beginning start to set yourself up for success? So I, like I said, started in corporate marketing and corporate sales and loved helping businesses grow and really wasn't the salesperson that said, I just got to make a goal, but more or less like, how can this solution help your business? And as long as I stayed focused on that, I was really successful in it and was able to obtain different roles that took people that had college degrees to get. So I ultimately, COVID hit. So I started my own consulting business and I was consulting for Cisco, the software company, doing program management for them. I launched their first 5G community internally. And to
Okay,
this day,
I've worked through Cisco, so
okay, yeah,
yeah.
it's really big in the South. I tell people here and they be like Cisco Foods, but yes,
No,
yes, you're
they do be
familiar. So
thinking, no, that's Cisco food. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Cisco software.
it's
So
it's an important system now.
yes. And it's funny because it was a full circle moment. When I was in North Carolina, I worked for Cisco and I was a junior product marketing manager. Oh my God, now my computer about to die. Hold on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Not I unplug up the
Go
laptop.
ahead, girl.
Um, but yes, I was a product marketing manager, and girl, I was like in my 20s, and these folks got me a service, a car service, and all the things, and I was just thinking I was doing something, honey, and I got fired from the people place, okay? And I told them, yeah, and I told myself, like, you know what? If I ever get another job, God, please, if that allows for me to happen, just make sure that I am coming into an alignment with it and I don't mess around and lose that job. And so, full circle moment, girl, we're in the nick of time, y'all. Don't even worry about me. Okay, baby, we're gonna get this thing plugged up. Okay.
I'm crazy.
So, yeah, full circle moment. I ended up getting hired from them to do something even better and make more money, and I didn't mess it up. And so I consulted with them for 6 weeks with my own consulting company, KG Consulting out of Atlanta. And then COVID hit, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather help people. Like, I really feel like if I'm consulting and they're paying me all this money, I have no college degree, and I'm doing this for them, and I'm making them millions of dollars. Like, the goal would be like $80 million a quarter. And I'm like, I'm not making none of this money. Like, what's going on?
Right.
And so I ultimately moved back to Rochester, New York, and launched the first ever Rochester Women's Business Center. So I was the inaugural director for them, and I helped women, like I said, with their confidence and getting access to resources and grant funding and starting a business and creating business plans. And so it's super important for us as women, no matter where we're from, to pour back into our communities, right? And I know that's really important for you, Junie, I heard,
Yeah.
and for a few other people on the call, that it's important that when we go and we learn other places, we have to bring back to our village because it's going to support that growth there. And it's just a effect, a domino effect, right? And so now I really focus on teaching women how to make money online because it's so easy. Okay. How to brand themselves, how to use their socials, not just to scroll for free, but to actually take the time to learn and apply skills and make money. And so now I'm here.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh yeah. No, and thank you, y'all. Thank you for the introduction. You know I got some questions for you.
okay.
Okay.
Yes, and I have the answers. Yes, girl.
So, and I think kind of answered this, but for those who are unfamiliar, can you explain like what exactly done for you digital products are and how they might differ from like me just going to buy an ebook?
Okay. So the major difference and only difference about done for you digital products that you're buying and reselling is that they come with a right? It's either a PLR, which is like private label rights, or master resale rights, MRR. And you may see this in your timeline, right? Where people are like, you buy this course, you can resell the course. So, and with what you said, like an ebook, you can buy an ebook, and then once you get that information, that's it. You can't do anything else with it, right? It's just the ebook that you bought for your own information, and that could be, and that's normally digital, right? Ebook is digital. So With a done for you product, you might buy an ebook that's done for you. It comes with private label rights, the PLR rights, which means you can rebrand it now and then you can resell it. And so that's the only difference. The difference is that one comes with rights for you to use and resell. The other one is really just for your informational purposes.
Okay. Yep, that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Yep.
Yes, yes,
So the
yes,
other
yes,
one,
yes.
like you said, you get the rights to be able to resell, and that rights is just basically saying like you said, the rights to sell it so that
To
nobody
sell
can
it. And
see,
so,
nobody
what's
can.
important when you think about done for you digital products, it's not just about like a course, but let's say that you are a fitness coach and you purchase a done for you fitness program, right? And you're a trainer. You could yourself, as a fitness trainer, you have the knowledge to be able to create your own course, right? And I encourage you to do that. But in the meantime, you have this done for you product that already has valuable information. You can tweak it. You can add the things that are just for you, and which I also encourage you to do. But you can add that your own touch, your own colors, your own branding, all the things that you want, and then you can resell that. So you not only gain information from this done for you product, but now it's yours. You own it, and you can do whatever you want with it. You have the rights to do that, and then you can resell it at any price that you want. And so that's really the difference, because it's going to save you a ton of time in that you're not creating. Everybody's really not great with Canva. Everybody's not great in digital design, and that's okay, because I mean, that's not your expertise. And so it's really cool when you can just buy a done for you product. It's already created, and then you just tweak it, and then you just boom, sell it. And you can just add that as like another income stream.
Yeah, because again, like you said, we all can't do all the same things, but if
Yeah.
there's a way for people to, again, well, Maven was just on here talking about AI. Let me tell y'all, I use AI for everything now. That's
Yes.
my friend. Listen, I might use AI to send a message to my mom because listen, I don't got the time, right?
Yes. And it's so efficient, right? Like, like Chat GPT is so amazing in that. And then also I use Stand Store for like my digital corner store for all my products that I offer and sell.
Uh-huh.
But they also have an AI. So it tells you, like, you can talk to AI like it's your best friend. And I
Yeah.
encourage you to do that. Like, but Chat GPT calls me bestie at this point. They're like, how does that sound, bestie? Sounds great. Great chat.
My AI called me sis because I'm always putting like sis in my style and was like, I got you, sis. I said Mindy. Well, I do call her
Okay.
Mindy. But I was like, Mindy, hold up. You cannot be in here talking about sis. Like, what you about to come over here? It's not no.
Mm-hmm. And not for nothing, y'all. Right now, I'm on TikTok live too. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's
So when y'all see
dope.
me waving to the sideline, that's me telling people, because I wanted everybody to get this information. I told everybody to join the vision board party, but those who didn't, definitely consume this, because we all have so many talents we could be making money off of right now. And since we're at the very beginning of 2025, there is no better way than to start making money with digital products. And a lot of times people, I don't know if there's questions coming in the chat. Do we have any questions in the chat yet? If
Okay.
y'all
I
have any
seen
questions
someone
about
say, okay, Carlene, you said, is that branding? Can you just
what
clarify what
exactly,
you meant?
Carlene? Tell me about it. What do you mean by is that branding? Done for you digital products can be you. Branding is really all about in marketing. Branding is about what your business, like your colors, your messaging, what you represent, what you want to, what you're doing, like what you're coming forward with as far as your visuals. Um, I was explaining my process.
Oh, okay.
Which process?
When
My
you was
branding process?
talking, yeah, about your like when you were talking about from your job to what it led up to what you was doing now. Yeah.
Okay. So you know what branding is. So I'm not gonna go into that whole spiel. But um, where was I? What was I? What was I talking about? Where was I? Because I went into the chat to see if we had questions. But
Yeah, we were talking about you said something about TikTok, you were saying, and to the people who were on TikTok that didn't join,
yeah. Enjoy what we're talking about here, because
Mhm,
I like consulting. Yeah, and consulting is broad, right? Because
mhm.
I consult, but I also like, before I started going hard on my socials, because I mean, I guess I can start with my digital marketing journey, right? Last year, I purchased the roadmap. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but that is a course that comes with master resale rights. I highly recommend the roadmap. The roadmap at the time cost me $600. I went ahead and invested in the roadmap because me being in marketing, I had already had the experience as far as doing all of the things. There wasn't anything in marketing that I had not done, no lie. And I had done them for corporate companies. But what I was trying to figure out was, how was I going to make money online? Like how I was making money for all these people. Like how was I going to flip and transition that into me making the money, right? And so that's where I was stuck. I was taking courses from all types of people, paying thousands of dollars. This was before I found the roadmap, right? I was paying thousands of dollars trying to figure out exactly like what is the sauce that I was missing. And it wasn't until this woman had jumped in my inbox, I don't know, like in November, December of last year. She jumped in my inbox and she was like, "Have you heard about the roadmap?" And la 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 la. And I had been seeing all these things online and on my timeline about reselling the course, buy the course, resell the course, make yourself rich, all of this stuff. And I was like, I know that that's not how it can work. But at the same time, maybe this was the missing piece. It was only $600. So I said I had already paid thousands of dollars. So I was like, I'm gonna just buy this course. So I bought the course, and girl, it was like a light bulb had went off because it wasn't like I suck at school too. I hated school. Okay. I love learning, but I hate being in a structured environment with the learning. Mm-hmm. And so the roadmap for me was good because I could piece through what I wanted to learn. It wasn't like step one, step two, step three. Right. It was like, oh, I need to learn about, my payment system or automation. Boom. I just clicked on that video and watched it. And so the roadmap is a done for you digital product. It just had master resale rights. So once I bought the roadmap, I could resell it. But where people mess up at is they buy these courses and then they just jump into reselling it before you even learn what's in the course.
Yeah, I've seen people and they just drop a product. I'm like,
yeah, no, that's not going to work. So yes, Carlene, I took what I needed. You see what I'm saying? Because I already had a background in marketing. So everybody's not going to jump in and get the roadmap and then immediately know what's going on. I had that benefit because I had that background a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the roadmap was so awesome because even if you didn't have a marketing background, it was so beginner friendly that it was like, oh, you need to learn about how to set up an automation on ManyChat. It was a 3-minute video. It wasn't no 90-minute presentation in nobody's like college. You see what I'm saying? And that's what was intimidating to me was that it was the unknown. It was like, I'm about to buy this course and I don't know what's about to be. But really all it was these little choppy videos of only the information you needed. Of course, it has a whole bunch of modules that goes into, like what is digital entrepreneurism and what is branding, how to build a brand, how to use Canva, all the things that you think you would need and you really need and making money online was there. So it's in no way intimidating. It's just piecing through what you need to learn and learning it. And so what I did was I learned what I needed to, and then I started to apply the things that I learned. Yeah, Verizon has these under small business group, and I'm a member of that too. Yes, yes, it is, and it's free under there too. And they offer sometimes, I think it's like a paid coaching, and they do giveaways and funding and all that stuff. So yes, Verizon is a great tool. My thing is that the information is everywhere. You can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can find out about digital marketing and how to make money and all the things. But for me, I had already been spinning my wheels. So it didn't make sense for me to keep spinning my wheels when I could just get a course that told me everything and I learned from it. Now, thank God I bought the roadmap. But before that, like I said, I had bought thousands of dollars worth of courses that didn't tell me nothing really. But anyways, so I took the roadmap and then I applied everything that I started to learn, trying to post consistently, trying to figure out what I should be posting about, trying to create my own digital products during that time, right? And I created my own planner and I sell that, on my bio. And that's a digital product I created. But then the local CDC has it too. Yep. And then also where you are, depending on where you live, I'm in the chat too, but depending on where you live, there's business centers. There's women's business centers across the states. That's a program that Kamala started. There's like 137 of them. So if in your state right now, wherever you live, if you were to Google Women's Business Center, and it's funded by the Small Business Administration. So it's government funding. They will help you get government grants and all those things. Yes, WBC, and it will be in your local city. So you can always do that too. And that's more for me. I was helping women who really were like, I want to start a catering business. I want to have, a brick and mortar. I need to have, things like that. Yeah, it's really important to have that support locally. But for me, it didn't make sense for me to be paying all these bills out because my whole motivation is helping women. My whole motivation is helping women get money. My whole motivation is I could do that from home. So baby, I didn't need to get a brick and mortar. I did that just for that like year to help women, and then I moved on to making money online, which back to the topic at hand, because I know I'm probably going on and on. And Rob, please get me together, okay?
I got you.
Okay,
For you. Let's get to the next question, right?
yeah, please get me together. Girl, get me together. Yes.
It's all good, girl. How can done for you products help business owners save time and focus on areas of their business? I think you kind of went into that, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're so welcome, Carlene. Thank you for the questions. But I feel like done for you digital products are really a space just for you to get in there to start making money. Like, done for you digital products is not like, oh, I'm going to save time if I want to be, you know, if I'm a business owner, it's going to save me time. Really, it's going to make you some money. That's what the purpose is, the done for you digital products. It's like, if you just want to get into the digital space and learn how to make money, buy a done for you digital product, right? That focuses on a way for you to make money. So like my done for you digital products that I have since created since the roadmap, right? I did roadmap, learned everything, and then started to apply that in my own business. I've created It Grow Collective, Ideas to Impact. So it takes you from having an idea about how you want to make money on social media to what it actually takes, like real ideas, content ideas, how to post and make money in your stories, what are done for you digital products, how to, you know, resell to make money. And so that's what my digital products go over, what my done for you digital products go over, but it's all dependent upon, you know, what part of the business you want to go into. There's also courses like DBA, Digital Boss Academy, which people might see. They have things that like for real estate done for you digital products, for credit repair and things like that. So you would go and buy that course, and then they have PLR library where you can pick and choose, you know, what done for you products you want to focus on, and then you can resell them there. But of course, you would have to buy that course first to have access to the PLR. My done for you products really focus on just making money online on social media, how you can make money on social media, and then using my done for you digital products to make money on social media. So that's really how you can save time is, baby, if you just trying to learn the game of how these people are saying they're making, oh, I stay from home and I work from home and make money from my phone for $5,000, $10,000 a month, that's what I teach. And I don't charge no thousands of dollars because I was there, and it doesn't make sense for people to be charging stuff that's for free all this money, right? The important piece is to get the information, apply the information, and then that's it. Apply the information.
Yeah, apply the information. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, you know, take off. Like
that's it. And take off.
Take off. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What type? Oh, yep. This gonna be the last question.
Okay.
What types of businesses or entrepreneurs would benefit the most from using done for you products?
Anybody. Maybe anybody.
Because you definitely just said fitness in there.
Yeah, anybody. That's why I was asking y'all in the chat, what do y'all like to do? Because I will right now tell you how you can make money. Whatever you want to do, put it in the chat. And while you have me right now, I charge for this. I'm giving y'all a free game right now. It's no stupid questions. It's no, I don't think I can make money off of that. It's none of that. I just met a dude. I'm at a hotel right now. I just met a dude in the lobby who told me he's interested in, helping people do what, Linnea? Tell me exactly.
Okay.
He told me he wanted to do marine biology, but he couldn't do that because he doesn't have a degree. I said, baby, it's social media, you don't need a degree. If you like fish, go ahead and make you a faceless Instagram account, a cleaning business. I got you. Give me some more, y'all. Go ahead and make a faceless account with fish on there and talk about the fish. Your tribe is gonna come. The autism field. Yes, Linnea, my baby is on the spectrum. I know all about it. Yes. Okay. So one thing you could do, Linnea, with the spectrum is create things and activities that moms can do that have kids that don't know. You know, like my baby's 7, she's on the spectrum, and I didn't know nothing about it. Resources that people go use, different things that they can help their baby when they're stemming. Explain what stemming is. Different things that just explain it as if it was a newborn baby. I'm a newborn baby. I don't know nothing about autism. Create guides about that. Create different activity worksheets for children that are on the spectrum that they will be interested in. You can create a subscription service that offers little boxes for things, that STEM boxes that they can touch and grab, and people can pay you monthly service for that. You can go to Dollar Tree and get that stuff. That's what I do for my baby. You can put it in a nice little box, and next thing you know, you have a subscription service. That's one thing you can do to make it into a business. For digital products, though, that's for physical products. For digital products, Do just what I said. Create an ebook, create a planner for somebody. Kids on the spectrum love a routine. Create a schedule planner like with a routine book that moms can buy to keep their kids on routine. Okay. So that's one thing you could do for autism. Let me go back into the
Or
chat. I
even
saw.
breaking it down more, because I got two cousins that have autism, and a lot of the time they're two different totally people. Like,
Yep.
one is extreme and one is not.
Mm-hmm.
So even
Yep.
breaking down those things in an ebook to people, especially a lot of people who are first time moms dealing with autism, or don't, or people like me who have cousins and stuff who have it and didn't know
Yep.
exactly what it was. Like, the reason why I knew exactly what autism was, because my cousin had it and I went to go do a project on it. I had to do a project on school, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do a project on autism because he has it and I don't know what it is. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's how I figured out what autism
Yeah.
was.
And so that is super
Mhm.
helpful because for those people, like I didn't know, like you said, it just is what it is. And unless you are exposed to that, you won't know. And so
Yep.
those are different ways to help people.
Mhm.
Think of it, if you were somebody who knew nothing, then whatever you can come up with to create those planners,
Yep.
ebook, guides, journals, all those things, you can consult too.
Mhm.
Create yourself a calendar, use Stand Store. If you all follow me on Instagram, my Insta is It Girl Impact. Also on TikTok, It Girl Impact. If you go there and you can like in my Stand Store, you can click the link on my thing, get a free trial to use Stand Store, and create your calendar. And it's free, totally free for you to create a calendar. You can sync people there and do consulting, charge whatever you want to. On to the next one now. iPhone said cleaning business. Okay, but cleaning business. Now, cleaning business one is good too. You can create digital products around cleaning business, how to organize, right? What goes with what, where to get organizational things from. You can create links that link to the Amazon store that get you paid when you tell people, oh yeah, you need this to organize, to clean, this, and that. That's a digital product. Another guide, right? You When you post, you're just pointing people to the link in your bio. I can't say the word because I'm on TikTok live and they be flagging you for that. So, but yeah, click the link in your bio and then they can get your ebook on how to clean up a new home build, right? Or a house that's about to be renovated, or construction cleaning. Those are all guides that you can sell. And all you got to do is consistently talk about it on your socials. Another way for you to make money in the cleaning business field is for you to be the intermediary and send different cleaning businesses and get commercial contracts, right? So you would call on businesses and say, hey, do you have someone to clean up? I have a business that's able to clean and it costs, I'll do $500 for this business, but then you pay the business $300. You just made $200 and you wouldn't have to do nothing but make a phone call. So that's one for cleaning business. Let me see who else we got. Candle business. Okay, yeah, candle business. You can do a candle business where you teach people how to make the candles,
Mhm.
right? You
Step
can
by
teach people
step.
how to make the candles, baby. You can make guides on how to make the candles. And when I say guides and ebooks, really the wave is video.
Yeah.
Really the wave is video. Okay, so ebooks is a good thing, but those are like freebie things that you want to give to people as a lead magnet to get people into your email funnel, right? You'll see people say, oh yeah, download my free ebook. That's a lead magnet. That's because they want you to move on to the next step, which is to purchase something, right? And so for you, I would say create an ebook or create a guide or create a video of you making a candle at home with some easy things that people could buy from Walmart, or whatever you can do that people can just do real quick. Valentine's Day is coming up. Hey, make your boo a Valentine's Day candle. Make candles for the kids that they can bring in for Valentine's. Download this free ebook. Okay, candle business. If you have questions on that, anything, just go ahead and put it in the chat. You want to
Um,
grow my project mistaken business? What's project management, and increase my personal efficacy by being consistent with the routines. I use habit trackers for this, so I'm interested in seeing virtual habit trackers. Well, yeah, girl, create some. Create some virtual
mhm.
habit trackers. There you
Yep.
go. That's a business right there. Samira, you done went all the way over my head, baby, because I can't stand organization. But people like you who can think and organize, we need you. And that's definitely needed. And if I was you, Samira, too, I would be thinking about how I can create a business to have other people work under me, because you're good with organizing, maybe a virtual call center, maybe a organization, virtual
Mhm.
organizing business, right? Where you get those together, those habit trackers, and manage people's lives in that way. So yeah, I knew what you meant, Samira, with management. So I help birth workers, doulas build their practices right now, one-on-one coaching, but want to get away from that. Baby, I wanted to get away from it because there's not enough time in the day, but there's tons of dollars that can be made. So when I tell you create digital products, Portia, and get away from consulting and coaching and only do high dollar value consulting. So when people sit down with you, they got to pay you $2,000, okay, to get your one-on-one coaching for that baby that's gonna just bust out and be a blessing, okay? But other than that, you're just gonna have to go ahead and do a guide, create some type of program, create a course. There's a program called School, SKOOL. You can go on School, create a course for yourself. Stand Store, you can create a course in Stand Store. Again, that free trial link is linked in my bio. You can go ahead and click on there and do it for 14 days, baby. Set your course up and give people access to that. Subscription services, membership services, things like that. And that's how you're going to make money with your doula service and get away from consulting, because I couldn't stand it. There was enough hours in the day, babe. Okay, holistic self-care, same thing. Guides, you need to be on there. Everybody that has all these ideas about what you should be doing, when y'all follow me and I'm following y'all back, y'all pages should reflect that. And if it doesn't, that's what we're putting on our planning and vision board for 2025, is that we are going to be intentional with what we're posting. We're going to be intentional about what we consume, because the algorithm, it picks up on that and is going to take you to what you're looking at. Okay. And it does the same thing for your clients. Yeah. So if you want people to start, if you want to make money on your socials, you need to be more intentional on what you're consuming and what you're engaging and aligning with, so that those people, if you're in holistic self-care, I should see you on pages like, whatever's related to holistic self-care. And those people that follow those holistic self-care pages, you should be in those comments engaging on their pages, so that they follow you and say, oh, she's interested in what I'm interested in. And that's how you build a community on socials, and that's how you make money. I was posting about teaching people about digital products, and this is just something that you need to be aware of, right? You be consistent. People reach out to me and say, can you now create content for me? So I do UGC now. UGC wasn't even on my vision. I didn't have nothing. I didn't know nothing about UGC. But when somebody tells me they got a few $1,000s for me to go ahead and make a 30-second video, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and research UGC. Okay. Listen, so that's what I want y'all to do. And that's money out here. Okay, it's stupid, and it's so important that we get into it, right? So teaming up with postpartum moms and dads, it's the same thing, and my message is going to be the same, y'all. Everybody that y'all have this business, helping business moms work clarity, build confidence. Yeah, all of those things. You can start a group and subscription. It could be $1.99, but if 1,000 people sign up, baby, you just made, I don't even know how much that is because I suck at math, but I know it's over $1,000. You guys, it's just being intentional, posting consistently, right? Really just being focused. Is there anybody else? My info is It Girl Impact. It Girl Impact. If y'all want to follow me on social. Yep, a virtual call center, Samira. Yes, girl. $2,000 for the baby's finna bust out, baby. You heard me. And they finna bust out. And you might as well just go ahead. Yes. Yes. What should you make a new page? You can. My page, I didn't make a new page. You can. You don't have to. It depends on what your niche is. You could just go ahead and switch it and bounce it. But if you don't want people to know what you're doing, yes, start a new page. Yeah. I didn't care. I came out the gate like, I'm doing trending dances. I'm just teaching y'all however these women got to get this information is how I'm giving it up. So definitely start a new page if you want to. You don't have to, but you can definitely start a new page. Also, if y'all are interested in done for you digital products, or y'all want to really deep dive into what it takes for like strategies for Reels and for Instagram and for all these things for TikTok. When I started on TikTok, I had 80 followers. 80 followers, I was able to go live. Okay, just from me posting consistently, I done found an agent, boom, now I'm going live. Now I'm on TikTok Shop. So now I make money off of TikTok Shop. This is not what I thought of when I bought the roadmap. Please understand me. I did not have this in my mind when I bought the roadmap. When I first invested in a course to teach me some information, I did not have that in mind. All I did was take the information and run with it. I applied it, and then all of these blessings started to come in. And y'all see, when you start applying things and having that faith of a mustard seed, that's all you need. It's the faith with the works, baby. God's just gonna start dropping stuff on your laps. And I mean that because we all have the ability. We all have it in us. We all have this purpose that God has put us here to make positive movement forward for us and for other people in his name, and spread his territory, right? Increase his territory. And so if we're gonna do that, we have to be very, very intentional, right? And we're not going to hold back. We're not going to be scared in 2025. We're not going to be sitting here worried about what people think about us in 2025. If we have it in us, God put it in you for a reason, baby, you're going to go ahead and do it. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna just be obedient. You're just gonna go ahead and follow through, because when I tell you the doors are gonna open up for you in this digital marketing thing, and it does not take no rocket scientists when they say that they're telling the truth. All you need is your phone, maybe a laptop, and just the ability to say, I'm gonna take this time to learn what I need to learn, and I'm gonna commit myself to applying the information. And that is it. And you're gonna be able to do it. And if you need support, y'all follow me. I got you. For the rest of the night, I'm gonna do it till this time tomorrow. I'm gonna make all my done for you digital products. I'm gonna tip half off. Ideas to impact, the Reels guide, all that stuff. You'll see stuff on there for $13, because it is not about making money. It's about getting the information and applying the information, y'all. Okay, so till tomorrow, y'all gonna see me. Follow me, It Girl Impact. I'm gonna go ahead and
Drop
change
it
everything, all
again.
the pricing. Right now, you're gonna see the pricing is regular pricing, but by the end of this vision board party for 2025, we going into it making money, y'all. If y'all have questions, no question is stupid. DM me. I'm gonna go ahead and answer y'all. And thank you again for this space, y'all.
Thank you, girl. Thank you for coming through again, dropping gems. Everybody who has came through today definitely dropped gems in their own niche, in their own way. Like, and I appreciate it so much. Like, this information you have come, y'all really took y'all time out your day to come and speak to us, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Honestly, like the questions, the love, everything. This is what it's about. Like, people are needing this information and they're using it. You know what I'm saying? And they're appreciating it. And I appreciate you, girl.
Of course.
Girl, and I'm gonna come out to New York. I need to come out to New York. It probably won't be till like April though, but I love New York. I used to go to the Wendy show all the time out there.
Baby, it's freezing.
Huh?
Baby, it's freezing. I'm in upstate New York, baby. I'm not in New
Oh
York City, honey.
yeah.
I'm in Rochester.
You
It's
up by
freezing
like
cold
Buffalo
here.
and all that?
Yes, that's right. That's right, baby.
That's where the
And I leave
snow
for
don't play out
Florida,
here.
baby. I'm out of here. I'm going to Florida next week, baby. This
Oh
week. I
my
leave on Thursday. I'm out of
goodness.
here.
It really
Okay?
be cold out there. I had a
Freezing.
boss who used to live out there and she lived in Buffalo. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's
It be
45 minutes, baby. You
cold
don't
out
want to play
there.
with us, huh?
Like
You don't want to do it. You
for
don't want to do it.
real. And then when they get snow out there, Lord, they don't play. That snow don't play out there. Like
No.
for real.
At your door. Okay?
Well, maybe sometime in the summer, and we'll talk after this, but we'll meet somewhere down in New York.
Yeah, and you go coordinated because everybody coming.
Okay.
We all going.
Okay.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you so much. No, ladies, thank you so much. Yo, thank you for coming. Oh, I got one more giveaway, y'all. Before I don't want to get off yet, right? I got one more giveaway, but I want to thank you for coming. And again, I just want to state, like, thank yourself. Yo, be proud of yourself. You know, when you check something off you listen, you're like, yo, I'm so proud I did that. Be proud that you did this today, yo. Be proud that you showed up. It's a Saturday. Most people going to probably be outside drunk, doing this, whatever. But you really showed up for your future today on a Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of yourself. Extremely proud of yourself. For real. Oh, you accidentally sent it to me.
I did, but I'm sending it to I told you I had too much rose. I'm in here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's you good, girl. You good. This was a non-judgmental, relaxing, let your hair down, do your vision board, come get some information. And anybody got some chit chat they want to talk about, you know, it was that. Like,
it was giving, and I appreciate it.
Y'all, we got one more giveaway. And the last giveaway is actually you'll get free access to all of Philly Girls Brunch events for 2025. That's the last one. And we got some good events. When I tell y'all, 2025 I don't got nothing. Like, when I say nothing, like 2024 was just like a little sample. But 2025, this where it's at in 2025. And with this one, you will be able to get free access to every event in 2025. Every single event. So let's go ahead. All righty. I'm thinking I'm gonna shuffle it one more time. Because I feel like we keep starting at Sierra. Carlene, you are the winner. Congratulations. Yes. So you will get access all year to Philly Girls Brunch. Hold on, let me take your name down. So and Carlina Kirkpatrick, that's your first and last name? If not, just send me a direct message of it.
Carlene is my first name, and my last name is Kirkpatrick.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really like, wow.
Yes, no problem. No problem. I'm so excited. I
Ooh.
will be hopefully announcing again. I'm just waiting for a confirmation, but I'll be hopefully announcing the next event in January by January. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Because it's going to be in March. So I want to, get it out there as of like Friday for real. But I'm just waiting for a confirmation. But yeah, so all you have to do, are you on my Instagram or no? Because if not, that's okay.
Found you? Yeah.
You are? You on Instagram?
I am. But I'm under Candle Odyssey.
Oh,
Hey, yes. This is my business name through the Lupus Foundation. So I
wow. And you
yeah.
that's great.
That's me.
And I remember us talking. I was, I'm gonna see you on there. Like I'm
Yeah.
glad I got to realize this was you.
It's me.
Okay, yeah. So no, I got you.
You already know.
Information. You'll be able to get into again all the events for free for 2025. And so what I'll do is I'll always send you a ticket. Especially since now I know exactly who you are. I'll send you a ticket every event. And if you're not able to attend the event, you are able to give the ticket to someone else if you would like, okay?
It sounds wonderful. Thank you again.
No problem. And ladies, again, thank you for coming. Do I have any questions? Anything? Anybody got something they just want to say? Anything? You can unmute if you want to.
I want to thank all the presenters. They were great. They gave us great tools. They gave us great information from every angle, and I think we all can feed off of that.
Yes.
So, for putting it all together.
Yeah, no, thank you. And that's the reason why I did that. I picked different people from different niches just because I didn't want everybody saying the same thing. I wanted people to give different perspective from different angles.
And that was done well. Thank you again.
Thank you. Anyone else?
So that was amazing. Thanks so much.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm gonna send you that email, girl. I got you. I got your email. Let me just
Yes, thank you. And now we girlfriends a little bit. So let me know if you need any help or any information that's surrounding autistic children on the spectrum. If you have any questions, things of that nature.
Yes.
Like I said, I love to be a resource. I got 15 years working with children, 7 years working with children on the spectrum. So.
Oh yes, let's connect, Linnea. Don't forget now, because you know my baby she's on the spectrum. So yes, I got my Insta. I put it in the chat. So whoever follows me, I'm gonna follow y'all back, and I can't forget to change the pricing. So yeah, let me not forget to do that. Let me write a note right now.
Lene, is it Lene or Linnea?
It's Lene.
Okay.
Oh, Lene. Okay, sorry, Lene.
No, it's fine.
What's your Instagram? Did you follow me from Instagram?
I do, but I believe I'm following you for my business page. So it's Bougie, Bougiee.
B O.
Under, yep.
Wait, you said,
B. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Then
okay.
everybody
Thank
can
you.
just
Thank
copy
you.
along with my email address, and y'all can just go ahead and send me some.
Yes, yeah, no, everybody actually you can start putting your Instagram in the chat so everybody can follow each other. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. You can just drop it. So we could all just, again, start to follow each other. And like I said, coming next year, I really have more community events. It's not going to be more so focused on, oh, I need the big events, the big speakers, but little things, taking a cooking class together, candle classes together, tennis, like, actually community building events. Yes, but does anybody else have anything else they want to say? Oh, thank you, Tanisha. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Oh, John Control. I did not know you was in here, J. Marie. I did not know you was in here, girl. What's up?
Hey, I'm incognito.
Hey, hold up. See, because I don't know everybody. I know y'all don't know my name either, but sometimes. But I know everybody by their Instagram name, so it'd be so weird too because I'll see people outside like, "Hey," they be like, "Huh?" I'll be like, "Ain't you so and so?" Like, "Hello, I'm Philly Girls Brunch." Like, "Oh." But girl, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for hosting this. I really appreciate it.
Yes, 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 yes. And we'll get you on one time too, girl.
Uh-uh.
You said no.
What do I have to say?
Content.
Go out and live your life.
Listen, y'all know, follow her. She definitely be living her life. Like, for real. And she's a Teflon girly. Like, for real. She don't play with them.
No, but I really appreciate you as a vision board party. I was able to really sit down and think about the goals I want to do. And you said your vision for 2025, and it was like kind of like me coming up with like a motto
Yeah.
for 2025. So I really appreciate that.
Oh, girl, no problem, y'all. Again, it was just something I saw that was needed. And I'm glad that, again, like I said, y'all showed up for yourselves. Like, you said that this is what you wanted to do. You want to go into 2025 with a better mindset. You wanted to go into 2025, just aligned already. And you're doing it. You're taking a step. So be proud of yourself and continue to just take those steps. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. If you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. I listen, I've been there. Like, I understand that. Like, so it's not gonna be all easy throughout the whole 2025, but as long as you continue to stick to your plan, and you stay focused, you could do anything. Y'all could do anything, for real, for real. You could do anything you set your mind to. Alrighty, ladies. Alrighty, ladies. Well, with that being said, I'm going to end the live, but if y'all want me to keep it on, I have the ability to keep it on too.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow everybody.
Yeah. Yo, listen, I'm ready to take these contacts out. My eyes be going through it when I have them in too long, Lord. Yeah, but yes, y'all, I will yes. We definitely are going to have a fantastic year. God bless you too and everybody as well. Again, y'all, if y'all got any questions or anything, hit me up. Just hit me up. If you just like, yo, I'm about to snack, hit me up. Hit me up. You know, just hit me up. We'll all go from there. Alrighty, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. Well, connect on Instagram and I'll see y'all. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.